Yeah, everyone, welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. I'm Glavin, and I will be here leading you on an epic journey to the wonderful world of Ravenswood Bluff. So today, I'm going to be playing a game with a couple of friends that have come in here, especially one as their very first time playing Blood on the Clocktower, so it's going to be really exciting getting them introduced to the game. Here, actually, I'll bring you over and I'll introduce you. So this here, everyone, this is Delta. They're a wonderful bean, and this is the bean I'm going to be playing Blood on the Clocktower with. So I'm very excited to be able to play with this bean. we can have multiple Delta. We have Delta and Delta. We have the world of the Deltas.
Delta, don't shoot them towards him, they're evil.
Spider-Man pointing meme.
Is he my evil twin or am I his evil twin?
The answer.
I guess it's evil. Yeah. We both agree? I think we both agree. Alright.
Let's go. Where's the evil twin?
Vinny. They're the evil twin.
The evil twin, okay, we execute Delta.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure the dream was the evil twin.
Yeah, like, isn't like green?
It's the Delta apocalypse, yes.
Delta's the evil twin storyteller.
Yeah. So, one Delta is a storyteller, the other Delta is one we're playing with. Unless this Delta decides they want to play with us too, in which case we can have two Deltas. It'll be wonderful and be so much chaos.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
we're gonna be on opposite teams,
Yes.
and then we're gonna just call each other out and be like, "You're the evil twin." No, you're the evil twin. It's not on the script.
It's not even on the script.
Ever playing in a game together, I will just garden you into an evil twin pair. I don't care. It will happen.
Rito is going to read some stuff, which is great for new players to know. Here, just a second. Yeah, they are.
I do have some rules to read for the new players. Again, thank you all for joining. Blood on the Clocktower is a social deduction board game, and this here is our digital interpretation. You are going to receive a roll on the good or evil team once you arrive in the curious medieval village of Ravenswood Bluff. Your role is your secret identity. You'll find a description in the book on your lectern now in front of you. And there will also be a description on the wall in the lavish tavern room that's being prepared for your visit as we speak. But not all is well. A demon kills by night and hides as a resident by day. The good team wants to find and execute this demon. If the demon is dead, the good team wins. The evil team wants to destroy the village. If there are only 2 living residents, the evil team wins. This game is played in 2 phases, day and night. This is a talking game, so during the day we talk. Generally, good players want to know what they know. Most will tell the truth, but some do have incentive to lie. Evil players will likely pretend to be one of the good characters while spreading as much false information as possible. In this game, you can say whatever you want at any time. Later, when we get to town, we'll have a bunch of buildings. Those buildings are for private conversation, and they limit the speech to the players who are inside them, like a Discord chat channel. You need to keep everything related to the game within this world. You should only be sending private messages to storytellers. The storytellers have the gold nameplates with the little book above our heads. During the night, we sleep, but we do not talk about the game. You can think of it like a pause sort of portion of the game. The storytellers may wake you during the night to carry out your ability or to give you information. You will hear a whooshing sound before you're being woken up or sent back to sleep, and you should not talk during it. There is a lot of information in this game, and some of it may be wrong. If you're drunk or poisoned, you have no ability to speak of, but the storytellers will pretend to you that you do. If you're confused or don't understand something, even your own character or the character you're pretending to be or anything at all, please ask. All the storytellers are neutral, and our job is to help you understand the game and have fun. All you need to do is stand right here in the middle of the fire and say, "Hey, I have a storyteller question." Or if you don't see a storyteller, stand in the middle of the fire and open up your radio menu and then go to Clocktower and then choose Request a Storyteller. And it's going to send all of us the most annoying ding you've ever heard that you're not going to hear, and we will drop everything we're doing and rush to the little fire here, and then we will grab you and take you in a room, and then we'll talk to you in private so that nobody knows the question that you asked. So you can ask anything at all. This is a game about deception and trickery, and it can be mentally and emotionally stressful. It may not be a good idea to play today if you get panic attacks, social anxiety, or even if you've had a bad day. You can help us keep the game more fun, welcoming, and focused if you avoid innuendo, spawning items, trying to mess with the world in any way, or creating distractions. Please be inclusive, safe for work, respectful, and considerate. You should kill with grace, and you should die with dignity. And please listen to others if they tell you you have not been. If at any point a storyteller asks you to stop doing something, please immediately do so, even if you disagree. This includes discussing it. We're just trying to keep the game rolling and focused. And so by playing, you do agree to these rules of conduct. A final piece of advice here. When you do arrive in those extravagant tavern accommodations, there's going to be a little hanging roll there. And that hanging roll is going to tell you what you are. It's dangling off a little string on a shelf. And next to it is a little card, and it says, touch here for strategy advice or something like that. If you're new, you might look at that and go, okay, yeah, I'm just going to try to get the basics down, and I don't really need any advanced strategy. Oh my God, you would be making the largest mistake of your life. The first being, showing up here to play with us.
Oh no, you're already doomed.
Listen, you need to click that little thing. Absolutely. If you are new, you absolutely have to click it. Why do you have to click it? Because there are some people here who have played a lot, and they're going to be able to sniff out people doing things incorrectly. And that wiki is going to have your character in it, and any character you're pretending to be, and it's going to have a section at the top that tells you how the character works, and then it's going to have a section in the middle that tells you pretty much a lot of the main different options that you can go for when playing as that character, and then an option on the bottom, which is what you should do if someone else is claiming that character and you need to fight against them. It is a fantastic resource. Every time I personally play, I always read it, and it's going to help you to bluff effectively and not only be successful at the game, but to have fun. I can almost promise you will, if it's your first game, you will not have fun unless you make sure to read the wiki for at least your character. So I cannot overstate enough that you need to read this. If all of a sudden you get murdered by the town, and then you turn around and you look at me and you're like, what's up with this? I was new. I'm going to be like, did you read the wiki? And you're going to be like, no. And I'm going to be like, that's why you're having a bad time. So read the wiki, please. Read the wiki, read the wiki, read the wiki. The good folks at the Pandemonium Institute who have created this incredible board game have put it together, and it is one of the nicest wikis I've ever seen. So read the wiki, read the wiki, read the wiki. I believe your game is just about set up.
It's external.
So I'm going to go confer with your main storyteller, who is Ren, and I'm going to check on that. So just give us a moment more while we finish setting up, and thank you for listening, and best of luck in this ominous excursion of yours. Is there any questions?
All right, here we go.
Stuff is happening.
Okay. I always wanted to be this role.
All right, everyone, welcome back to another game of Blood on the Clocktower. I am Glavin, and I will be your resident of the village today, guiding you through these trying times that we live in. Let's find out what role we have gained this game. So, in this game, I am the mayor. So let's find out what that is. Oh, and then the card is this thing right here. See, that's glowing. That's this card that we're talking about. To click that for strategy and advice. If any of you watching the stream want to be able to see this, you can access it as well. If you go to your browser and type in wiki.bloodontheclocktower.com, it'll take you there. So if you see any role in here, you can look at those on that website, and it will have them all here. Yeah, you don't really have to remember too much for rules on here. The storytellers really do most of the work, and the game itself. So this is what makes it so nice having this VR interpretation, because it makes this game really easy to just kind of like facilitate playing this game without needing a whole lot of like players knowing and keeping track of a bunch of stuff. It's pretty cool like that. So I am the mayor of this game. I am a good aligned townsfolk. My ability reads, if only 3 players live and no execution occurs, your team wins. If you die at night, another player might die instead. Now, there is also a drunk on the script. I need to know and confirm that if I'm the drunk or not. Because if I'm the drunk, I will think that I'm the mayor, but I will not actually be the mayor. So I actually have no idea if I truly have an ability or not. Because the drunk, you do not know you are drunk, you think you're a townsfolk character, but you are not. So I'm either the mayor, or I am the drunk who believes that they are the mayor. So this is going to be tricky. And so I think I am revolutionary paired with Delta, from my understanding. And so me and Delta are both on good team. We're both good players, and so I'm going to be working with them to see what we can do. It's going to be really, really, really fun. Rizia says, I've done some of it in VR chat and looks like it'd be fun to join the game. However, I hate lying, so it really makes it uncomfortable for me to have to do it. Yeah, this game is not for everybody, and that's part of what makes it, so like, even in my YouTube video, that talks about this game, that is one of the big points that I cover, and it's actually the most important part of the video is, and I make anybody that wants to play this game and wants an invite from me, watch that video, because like it's on my YouTube channel, Glavin VR, and it is the second video that I have on there it's called Ravenswood Bluff, and it explains this game, how it operates, how to play it, all that sort of thing. Gets into like some of the a lot of the details into it, and the most important part in there is make sure that you are understand that this is a social deduction game, and to be able to be comfortable with lying, being lied to, having to be accused, having to defend yourself, and then also having to accuse others, because that's all important portions of the game. And like that can be, it really is. It's very immersive in this game, and you can be very emotionally and mentally taxing. So this is the thing that players need to be aware of when they get into this. It's not just a willy-nilly quick game that you're going to play. This is something that's like, it's a time commitment. Got everybody here playing, and it takes like, it can take anywhere from like 1 to 5 hours in a single game. So that's why it can be really taxing. It takes a long time, and you really got a crazy puzzle to figure out. And it's also cool. We have Seif here. Seif is also like Grand, one of the players that was in chat, and now they're in here playing with us. It's exciting. I really look forward to playing with Seif. I didn't realize it was them at first. I have nameplates turned off, so it's trying to catch people and know who their names are. They have to kind of introduce themselves, so otherwise I kind of miss it. Yeah, Grand has been in here. He plays this with us, and it is really fun playing with Grand. Fantastic bean. Yeah, Grand says main bits are 1, you can talk at any time. 2, when the demon is dead, good wins. 3, when 2 players are left and good hasn't won, evil wins pretty much. Yeah, that's why I like streaming. It makes it really fun in game to watch, and also trying to get you guys all involved in this too. Like, so like trying to chat with chat and like talk to you guys and kind of figure out like, hey, here's what I'm thinking. Kind of getting my ideas out there and then like sometimes I just have decisions to make, and sometimes I just hand it off to you guys. Like if I got a fortune teller, who do you think I should take a look at tonight, and let people kind of decide the fates of those in the game. Yeah, university deadlines definitely is a big thing in time zones, yeah. Yeah, Seif1 is usually in chat, and now he's in the game with us. This is really cool. Godly, oh no. Godly might be evil, we'll see. So sleep. Yes, hopefully no one's watching the stream to cheat. And also there's multiple streams that are going on right now. You can feel free to watch any of them, or all of them, at the same time, whatever. Just whatever happens in one, do not share that information in the other stream. So don't share my information with Fruxious' stream, and don't share Fruxious' information with in this stream. Yeah, there you go. Good deal, Mag. So just so kind of vocalize it out here, we have a couple of fabled in this game. So the first one is the Sentinel, and this is a common fable to have. And what it does is there might be one extra or one fewer outsiders in play. So the outsiders are the ones that appear in the upper right hand corner. There's 4 of them. They can have the Drunk, Recluse, Saint, and Moonchild in the script. So this game currently has 2 outsiders assigned to it, but it could be 1 outsider or it could be 3 outsiders. Or it could still be 2. It's just a might. It might be. So that one's a nice one that kind of adds a little variance, so that way you can't just rely on this number. It makes it a little bit tricky. The other fabled is the Revolutionary. 2 neighboring players are known to be the same alignment. Once per game, one of them registers falsely. So that Revolutionary pair is Delta. They're a new player and they have a bit of an anxiety, so they're going to play with either me or Naomi, because it has to be neighboring. But it's probably going to be me. I volunteered for it, so that way I can help them kind of show how to play in the game and kind of get them started. And you can kind of going along on a fun ride, showing for a new player in here what it's kind of like, what things to sort of think about. And it's really fun. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, we got 3 minions this game. This is going to be tricky. Oh my gosh, if it's a Baron as well. So the Baron, there are 2 extra outsiders in play. So the mutation adds 2 outsiders. Yes, Frix is so cute. I love it. But yeah, what we're going to do is, as the mayor, I'm kind of protected a little bit. It's kind of a weird thing. So if I'm targeted by the demon, so if I die at night, for example, what may happen is instead of me dying, it just gets misdirected to somebody else and then they die. Yeah, spies are so powerful. I've been seeing a lot of spies lately, so that's been kind of interesting. It adds a lot of wildness to the game. So with the mayor, I'm not going to get called up, so I'm just going to be in here. It gives me plenty of time to be able to blab and speak my mind and talk with you guys and bounce ideas around. So this is going to be lots of fun. I really enjoy this. This is going to be so good. I'm going to read the Grim around us here. So we have, from me going clockwise, as always, we got Glavin, Timber, Support Mouse, Connie, Valnar, Fruxious, Queen Amatrine, Thorian Void, Seif, Freyr, Godle, Godly's awesome, Ark Gullwing, Petty Mayo, Naomi, Delta the Fox, and then we're back to me again. So this is going to be fun. And Graham's already calling that there's going to be a spy in this game. We'll find out. Max is just here to learn more. That's awesome, and that's part of what I want to do with these streams and the YouTube channel, is to try and like just talk more about this game, help new players that are getting into this to be able to have better strats to getting into playing these different roles and being like, oh, well, I'm mayor, so I mean, like, I guess I just don't do anything till the last day. And it's like, no, you're totally playing and you're doing stuff, and and if you can try and get the demon to try and kill you, and maybe it deflects to somebody else, and you can prove it or something like that, like, you know, it's all sorts of wildness. So, like, it can throw a little chaos into the evil team, because like so even if you don't know your ability works, and as far as like misdirecting it, the demon will know. And with the demon, because they were if they don't know I'm the mayor, they'll be confident that, oh, yes, I'm supposed to kill this person. And like somebody else dies, they're like, you can see if you can social read that. You only have a moment, like literally a split second, to look in the direction of which you think is probably the demon, and see if you can get a shocked look out of anybody's face, especially if they have like face tracking. Oh my gosh, it makes it so much easier trying to read them. Or if they have like a heart rate monitor, being able to see that. What abilities do Mayor have? So the Mayor, again, is if only 3 players live and no execution occurs. So basically, if it's the final 3, it's the very end of the game. If the 3 people that are remaining choose not to execute anybody, you can nominate, but as long as no one gets executed, the good team wins. Or actually, specifically, your team wins. So if you're evil, you can be an evil mayor, and your will win for the evil team. And then their second part of their ability is, if you die at night, another player might die instead. Usually, when that happens, the storyteller will usually make that first time, it'll deflect to somebody else. The second time, that's a 50-50. And part of that, the reason they have that ability is because they have to survive to the final 3 to be able to use their ability to win the game for the good team. It's a very clutch. It feels really good being able to win with that. But again, keep in mind, there's also a drunk on the script. I may just be the drunk that thinks they are the mayor. I'm going to call right now. I think there's going to either be a poisoner. Hands down, I'm just going to call poisoner. I think there's going to be a poisoner. I think there's going to be an assassin. And then the third one could be anything. It's hard telling. Either a baron or a devil's advocate, most likely. There's usually a spy is not the one that's going to be on the script, but if there is, good gosh, that is the most powerful role to have, because that gives so much more information to the evil team to be able to know what's going on, and it allows them to strategically make kills. Also, the assassin would be my greatest enemy if I actually am the mayor, because the assassin, they have a once per game at night ability to choose a player. They die, even if for some reason they could not. So the assassin has basically just like defense piercing. It doesn't matter why you think you shouldn't die, you die. It is pretty sick. The only way that you can stop an assassin is if you can get them drunk, and then they don't have an ability. And so if they use their ability, it's a complete waste, because no one dies because they don't have an ability the moment that they are drunk. However, it still consumes their ability. Assassin and spy can be very brutal to deal with. And the poisoner as well. Because poisoners give misinformation. The assassin is just once per game, one player just dies. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And the spy, each night, you see the grimoire. You might register as good and as a townsfolk or outsider, even if dead. So the spy is just really hard to kind of tell if they are a good player or not, just because they register as a good player. So if you use if you're the empath or you are a fortune teller and you look at them, they can register as a good player. So you just would never know. Actually, the fortune teller, I guess, is just specifically for the demon. But the empath, for example, may just register as good. Same thing for like a clockmaker or a chef. It can still register as good, and then you won't actually get that knowledge because they don't register as evil. Same thing with a Ravenkeeper. If a Ravenkeeper picks a spy, it can tell the Ravenskeeper that the spy is actually the gambler or the artist or something else. So it's a really hard one to try. Empaths aren't real. What do you mean by that? Empaths are amazing. unless you're on the evil team, and then they're just scary. So empaths are awesome because what they do, if you get an empath and you get a 0, and you are confident that the empath is not drunk, it validates not only that the empath is a good player, but also that both are neighbors. And so that can be a really strong thing for building a trust chain. And that's one of the things you're going to see in this game I'm going to be doing, is I'm going to be trying to establish a trust chain early on and immediately get that going. Because the trust chain is more important than having abilities. I am fine with playing this game against, you can have all these other players on here with the most grand, awesome ability. I don't care about abilities as much as I care about talking to people and figuring out a trust chain and understanding who is actually really who they say they are. That is the most powerful thing you can do in this game, is establishing that trust chain. So like right now with me and Delta, we should be in a revolutionary pair together. We did request it before the game. So we are already a trust chain, so this gives us a lot of advantage to knowing that me and Delta are on the same team. Unless Delta is, for some reason, the spy, which I could totally see the storytellers doing, in which case they will register as if they are a good player, because this just has to register as a good player, and they can make that first night be a might. And that they might just register as a spy immediately, very first day. So even information given can be just tricked or lied. Correct. So if you're poisoned or drunk, or if there's an ability that causes the spy to register as something different, the storytellers will lie to you, but they will tell it to you as if it's truth and behave as if your ability or whatever information you have is actually truthful and honest and sober. And there's no way for you to tell if the storyteller is lying to you most times. There's very niche situations where you can, but otherwise you just don't know. And you have to just kind of figure out by ability by talking to the other players in the town. Now, there's certain types of demon where all information received is false, and there's a thing where you can use the artist ability to ask the storyteller basically what is 1 + 1. And if they answer 2, you know it's not this particular demon that makes everybody's information wrong. And if they give you any answer besides 2, you know it's a Vortox game. And it makes that way you know if you have that game or not. Because the Vortox is really scary, because if you don't execute somebody each day, you lose. Period. Or Grand's there. Their favorite artist question is, am I the artist during those scenarios? Simple questions like that. Just ask a simple question where you already know the answer. And then if they give you a wrong answer, and they have to give you a wrong answer if it's a Vortox game, then you know you have a Vortox in play. With a poison or a drunk, you might. So it's one of those things where you just kind of understanding the read of the game that you're currently in. And also, if any of y'all have questions, please ask questions in the chat. I will totally answer it as we go through. I may not be able to answer during the day, but I will always answer at night. All right, here we go.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Why it rain?
I
Did
do
the lag
have
get better?
a couple. Are we good?
There we go. Is the lag better?
We're good now, yes.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Please continue.
So, I have a couple of things to announce. I believe it made it onto there. Yep. We have a sentinel. So there could be
It's too funny. I
one,
couldn't have picked the worst
or
time to
one
pick
more
up
or
my
one
headset.
less outsider. There could be the same
You just
number
got
of
back. It's
outsiders. Who
fine.
knows? And also, we have a revolutionary pair in town between Delta and Glavin. This means that they are both 100% guaranteed to be on the same team.
I doubt
But besides all that,
Probably
as you
should've
can
done it
see
with
up
you,
here,
but
all of your
yeah.
storytellers are dead. It was a very, very unfortunate accident with an accidental inviting of an imp.
Ow.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
We thought they'd be chill, but the horns weren't enough of a giveaway, I suppose. Maybe you should find them and bring them to justice. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. You have some time to go talk amongst yourselves. Good luck.
Alright, wanna chat?
Sure talk.
Alright, let's go. Get bread?
Ah, lag.
Oh, there you are. Sneaky bean. Hello.
So I know that I know we're
We are on the
That's
same
really cool.
team. Awesome. Ah.
Yeah, I
Alright,
have
you
some
ready to kill the town then? Wait, what? Alright. So
Yeah,
normally
I
what you do in here is oh, you have information, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm playing as the chef,
Okay.
and I know that there is one pair.
One pair.
Problem
Alright.
is that if I say I'm kind of worried about saying that though, because I'm a new player,
Yeah.
and if I was on the bad team, that would be the strategy I would choose, is to pretend to be the chef, because that's the easiest role to pretend to be as.
It's pretty easy. Unless somebody else is already the chef, but then you wouldn't know. So, if you're the chef, this is cool. So, if you, for some reason, die, it's okay. And in fact, it could be advantageous to try and find somebody that you know, like, say, if you can find, like, the empath or the fortune teller, ask them if they can roll swap with you, and then try and bait the demon out into killing you by just pretending to be that role. That's the strategy. So, like, I'm the mayor. So, what that does is if only 3 players live and execution occurs, your team wins. So, and if I die at night, another player may die instead. So, if I can get all the way to the last final 3, I can win the game if just nobody gets executed. However, I may also just be the drunk, because who knows? Unless that's one of the things I have to find out is if I'm actually drunk or not.
Right. So the drunk thinks that they have a role.
Yes.
And thinks that they're getting information, but they're being getting fed garbage.
Exactly.
Shoot.
So that's one thing I have to be careful of, and that's
I guess
something
I
that
should
the
also be
storytellers
careful
would
of
do
that
to me.
too.
With you, I strongly doubt that you would be drunk. This seems like something that the storytellers would do to me just because I'm notorious.
Right, I see. I mean, I am a lightweight, so like,
yeah.
there's a good chance that it's not hard for me to be drunk.
Yeah.
Well, hi Delta.
Hi, Delta. Hi, how's it going, Bean?
Hello, ghost of Delta past.
Hello, are you ghost of Delta present? Because you're not a ghost yet.
All right, I'm gonna go outside and we can talk to some people.
Or maybe, I guess that would be the future.
Bean. Wow. Do you want to chat? You can get meowed at.
Whatever it says, you can go for it. I'm just saying.
I can get meowed at.
You can get meowed at, or you can get borked at. It'd be great. It'd be a wonderful time. Whoever you want to talk to, or if you want to talk to both of us, it's totally fine.
Well, I was supposed to talk to Almadrine and she just kind of crashed.
Oh no! Well, heck. Well, it's good to use this time to our advantage to at least chat.
Glavin?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Glavin here. I need someone to talk to.
Yes. Ark?
I don't know what I'm supposed
Yes!
to say.
Here, come talk with me. It'll be fun. We can go get bread. We can get muffins and everything. They're delicious. All right.
And you can pretend I'm not here
Yep.
because I'm just a storyteller.
So what we do in here normally is, if you're not really sure exactly what you want to talk about, you can usually just share 3 roles that you could be.
Well, I'm a little smooth brain for that.
Gotcha.
I know one thing based on the wiki, and it said to just tell people this right away. So,
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now. I know there's a moonchild around.
Oh, cool. So, all right. So the librarian, knowing that there's a moonchild, that is really helpful information.
I don't know how so, but I'll take your word for it.
It helps us to know
'Cause
the
even
number of
reading
outsiders.
That, I'm like, I read that, I read that, and I'm like, okay, so why would they want to do that?
Gotcha.
Blue's good, right? And
Blue is
good,
good.
right?
Yeah. It just helps you to identify, because
So why would
typically.
they want to kill a good player?
Oh, it's not that they want to. It's that you can. So killing a player, death isn't the end in Ravenswood Bluff. When you die, you just turn into a ghost. you still win and lose the game and talk with the town and all that sort of thing. You just don't have an ability anymore. So if you want to confirm somebody, like as the Moonchild, when you know you died, you can be like, hey, I know that, what's your name again? I don't have nameplates on. Ark. So it's like, I know the Ark claimed to be the librarian. I know that they don't have any more, they're not going to give me any more information in this game. They're a safe person to kill. I just want to prove to the town that this person is good so that everyone trusts you. And so that's kind of the play that they're going for.
Fair. Okay, I see.
Yeah. So I will come, since you hard claim to me, I will also reciprocate and I will hard claim to you. However, I need you to keep this information private because this will affect the outcome of the game. So I currently believe that I am the mayor.
Okay.
However, I could also be the drunk, and that's the puzzle I have to find out. I need to confirm and know if I'm the drunk before the end of the game.
That's theoretically possible for me too, right?
It's possible for everybody.
Yeah, Delta's waving. Do they want to come in?
It's up to you if you.
It's up to you. I'm fine. Remember, me and Delta are a revolutionary pair, so we have to be the same alignment. So if you trust me, you can trust Delta, and if you trust Delta, you can trust me.
Yeah.
Okay, if I come in?
Is it okay if Delta comes in? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hi. Sorry, people are asking me to talk, and I don't really know what to do with that sort of stuff.
Okay. So I'll explain this. I'll explain the same thing. So basically,
I'm sorry for laughing away.
You're all good.
That's okay.
So typically, what you do is you just do a 3 for 3. So like, I would tell Arch here that I'm either the gambler, the mayor, or the artist. Just 3 roles I could be. And then they could also share, 3 roles of which they could be. They could be, the chef or the librarian or the grandmother. And the reason you would do this is so in case for some reason that, Arch is actually talking to the demon or a member of the evil team, it gives them some level of protection so that way they're not just giving the evil team known information going, oh, I know exactly who I'm going to kill tonight now, Yeah, so it's basically like that.
Okay, so I know what okay.
Yep, so just pick 3 roles that you can plausibly, one usually that you are, and then 2 that you can easily bluff, so that you can just kind of pretend, right? So like, I wouldn't actually say I'm I wouldn't say like, I'm like the...
Right now, nobody's talking to you, but this is all so valuable because now you're socially evaluating whether or not any of this sounds legit, right?
Exactly. And a lot of it comes down to social reads.
100% part of the game.
Yes. And I trust Art. So Delta. So I trust Arch 100%. That they are good and who that they are. Arc. Sorry. But yeah, I trust them. So that's the bell there. So that means we have to return back to town. So.
Oh wow, that's really close.
Yeah.
Hello, town.
So.
That ring of the bell means it's time for public discussions.
Oh, also.
So just to be a little more clear, if you read the wiki page and the wiki page says that you should make a public announcement or something like that, we have this beautiful platform here, and if you step up the steps here and stand behind this lectern, you actually will be put into shout mode and everyone will hear you super loud. Please use it sparingly, like just keep it to like, 15-20 seconds. And then we'll have like a couple minutes to do this period of the game. Anything you want to share with your fellow townsfolk, feel free. And then we'll go on to the next phase of the game.
Nice.
I can go up there real quick.
Go for it. You got this.
Oh boy.
The Robin suspicion level is pretty low for me right now.
Hello.
Yay.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah. GSO.
I'm alright.
Hi.
Hello.
I saw somebody doing some hippy dippy stuff in the woods, so I think we have a moonchild around.
Whoa.
So.
I don't think there's anything else these lists.
Also, hello, Steve.
Hi.
Hi. It's so good to see you.
Moonchild? Because it's hippy dippy shit in the woods. Like, what else would they be? I mean, I don't think demons are in there smoking and, like, you know, shaking rain sticks and, you know, eating mushrooms, foraging, eating berries. Maybe it was furries, actually. I don't know.
I'm gonna see you too, Bean.
Maybe I'm the poisoner.
I'd love to talk with you tomorrow, though.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'd love to as well.
Oh, they could have been, but I'm
yes.
pretty sure. Yeah.
I got some good stuff. Got good stuff.
I would love, like, I'm trying, yeah.
Sure, they heard about any other
I heard from someone who hopefully was in another trust circle, so like, we'll see if that was a mistake.
True. We'll see.
Hello.
Timber. Hello.
Just want to say, if anybody's heard of any other outsiders that, like, aside from this Moonchild claim, it's probably important to bring up because it helps. Like, we have a possibility of a Baron, and if we have, like, if we know we have a lot of, if we have, like, if we know we have
too early
three
to tell
outsiders in
yet.
play, then
Timber.
that would guarantee a Baron as one of them. Otherwise, it would.
I hope for you and Delta's sake you're on our team.
It wouldn't guarantee.
Huh?
You wouldn't get guaranteed.
I said I hope for you and Delta's sake you're on our team.
Alright, so before any storyteller clicks anything on the board, definitely don't click anything on the board. I have.
That means if you're against
another
me,
thing
you're gonna
to
get run
read.
over.
So,
Get run over.
the village may execute a resident after nominations open. Everyone can nominate once per day, and everyone can be nominated once per day. If you would like to nominate, you're gonna say your name and then the resident.
Thank you
would
so
like
much,
to
Graham.
nominate.
Thanks for joining.
For example,
Have yourself a good night.
Arito nominates Delta. Something that I wish I could do a lot more often in games. Not Delta the Fox. Delta the not Fox. I don't know where Delta the not Fox is.
Delta Prime.
He's up there making a sandwich, probably.
So listen, I would say Arito nominates Delta. Then we will ask for my accusation, and I will have until a candle burns out. That is my time to speak. If I don't get my time to speak, we'll restart the candle. And then once I'm done, we will start another candle for the next person to give their defense. In this case, it would be Delta, not Delta the Fox. And then at that point, everyone is going to vote with the torch levers on their left. You can vote for as many players as you want. If your torch is up, you're voting that you want them to be executed. If your torch is down, you're not voting for them to be executed. And then votes will be locked in when the clock hand reaches you. And I know that none of that makes any sense right now, but it totally will. Trust me. If you want someone to be executed, you need at least half of all living residents to vote for it, or the nomination will fail. Now, half of all of you is like, what is this?
Like 7 or 8.
It's like 8. You need 8 people to vote on someone for it to succeed. Well, let's say that you got 10, and then all of a sudden, after that 10, you were like, we've made a terrible mistake. As town, you collectively go, wow, terrible mistake. We need to undo this. If you get 10 votes on anyone else, it'll cancel both. Ties cancel everything. So you always have to put somebody on the block and get somebody executed, they have to beat all of the ties that were previously done. And we don't have any travelers or anything crazy, so that's literally all. So at this point, I'm going to turn it back over to your storyteller, Ren, and Ren is going to open nominations, probably.
I will, in fact, open nomination.
Valnar nominates Valnar.
Valnar nominates himself. Why would you do this?
I would do this because I want to place a curse on somebody in this game, for I am the one that was the Moonchild. And I feel like if we get myself out early, when there's the most amount of people, that would give us either the most amount of information or the most amount of, or the least amount of risk. So I think we should put a minimum on me.
Interesting. Because that's a confirmed good. Oh.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in the woods?
You will need a minimum of 8 votes to put Valnar on the block.
Sure.
It's up to you.
Make your own decisions.
That's a lot of votes.
That isn't. Sure.
But now don't start putting your votes down now.
Ten votes is enough to put Valnar on the block. Any other nominations?
I was trying to do that when I was
I will say I'm okay to die. I do not think it would be a bad thing. But I think the Moonchild dying is actually better.
Especially this early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good strat, actually. I can't say that.
It's a very interesting strat, yeah, but I mean, what if they kill like
call for nominations?
Like, what if the Moonchild kills like someone like really important though?
Did they hardplay Moonchild?
I mean,
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I don't think the storytellers would do that, though.
10 seconds until I close nominations.
They were doing hippy dippy stuff, is what I heard.
Literally having themselves killed.
5.
But could be reverse psychology.
I've not heard any more nominations. Valnar is executed and dies.
In which that is the town's decision.
Good job. You all did this.
Would it be?
Wait, so
Alright, Valnar, pick.
Choose your live play.
Valnar curses Glavin.
Oh,
Oh boy. Valnar has
That's a
pointed
very
Glavin.
good, great idea.
Are you kidding me?
Great, because that's 2 for 1.
Couldn't that still fail? Revolutionary play?
Can fail because of revolutionary.
Anyways, how are you guys doing?
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, this could be a fortunate thing. So, because the Moonchild kills the player that night, I'm the mayor. If that were to kill me tonight, well, it will kill me tonight. If I'm not the mayor, well, because let me start over. Let me stop it. Let me think of how I want to say this. All right. So what just happened there? Valnar was the Moonchild. The Moonchild is an outsider. When you learn that you died, publicly choose one alive player. Tonight, if it was a good player, they die. So, what's going to happen with me is either I'm going to die, or my mayor ability is going to kick in, and it's going to make somebody else die from that instead, which will make me look like I could be evil. And it's going to add some chaos to the fun. And I am totally okay with any direction that this goes. However, that will let me know that I actually am the mayor, which is also a good thing, so I'm not upset with this. This is fantastic because then it gives me that knowledge of, yes, I am the mayor or I am the drunk. If I'm the drunk, I would rather just go ahead and die and not have to think about this anymore. If I am the mayor, though, I would like, I'm willing to deal with the difficulty of still being alive and looking evil. If I just, at least for a fact, know that I am the mayor. Yes. So, Rizio, I don't know if you've seen any of the other streams on this, but I am a notoriously evil player in this game. And it is really, really, really hard for the town to be able to read me or figure me out. And when I'm evil, I wreck some chaos. And I usually... Evil has an extremely strong chance of winning if I'm evil. And usually the saying around this game ends up being like, if Glavin's still alive by day 3, just kill him. We don't want him in the final 3. The evil mayor. That is actually a legit strategy if you can get Mezephiles. So a Mezephiles is a minion that they know a secret phrase word. And if they can trick somebody into saying that word, like for example, sandwiches, right? So they can be like, hey, we're gonna go to the tea shop and let's get lunch. We can get like some tea and like maybe some sort of a sandwich. Like, what kind of sandwich do you like? And I'm like, oh, well, I like chicken sandwiches. You know, then that got me, and now I've been Mezephilized. And what that means is my alignment changes that night. And so I would go from being a good whatever townsfolk I am to an evil townsfolk. No, Clef, I'm not evil, I swear. At least this time. And then this game also has no way for me to be brought over to the evil team as well. So that's why it's very safe in this game, because there's no alignment changes and no role changes, which makes it very easy for new players to be able to get in and feel comfortable and kind of understand what's going on. No, the Mezephilist word can totally be said by accident. And so usually the Mezephilist will try to talk to you and get you this, bait you into saying a specific word. So the script we're playing is Everyone Can Play by Ben Burns himself. So Ben Burns is one of the big fellas at Pandemonium Institute that you see whenever you're playing No Rules Bard. That's one of the fellas in there that that runs Blood on the Clocktower. The really cool bean. Yeah, it's basically it's a modified version of Trouble Brewing. No, you actually do not have to be talking to the Mezephilist to get changed. The first person that just simply says the word, whatever that word is, will be changed. But typically, it's an obscure word that you usually wouldn't say by accident. It's something that a Mezephilist would have to get you to trick you into saying. Usually. But sometimes it's a word that anybody could say, like, it could be something as simple as one of the roles that's on the script. And that can change you if you say that role. It wouldn't be immediate. You'll learn that night. So in the morning, I'm going to find out if I died because I was probably the drunk, or if I live because I am the mayor. So this is actually, I'm very okay with the Moonchild having picked me. I'm really curious where this is going to go as well. So, for anyone new joining in, I am the mayor. There is a revolutionary on the script. I am currently in a revolutionary pair with Delta the Fox. They're a new player, so this is their first game, and they're playing with us. It's so much fun. I'm having a great time with this. So, teaching them kind of the ropes of playing this game. So the revolutionary, basically, is two neighboring players are known to be of the same alignment, and once per game, one of them registers falsely. So, actually, heck, if I happen, actually, this is another thing that could save me too, besides just the mayor, is revolutionary role. So if I, for whatever reason, register falsely today, it can make me look evil. And then because I'm evil, I register as evil tonight, I don't die. So there's two reasons I wouldn't die. But if I do die, I know, okay, I'm at least safe though. So I'm kind of looking forward to dying, but if I don't die, I now have more puzzle to try and figure out, because I now know, okay, it was either the revolutionary pair saved me, or it's the mayor ability. It just depends on how many kills happens tomorrow. So if there's 2 kills that happen in the morning, I will definitely know for it. No, I won't know, because it could be an assassin. So if there's 2 kills, and one of them is not me, then I know it's probably my mayor ability went off. However, there's also an assassin, and it could just be an assassin. Lucas says, the word is an uncommon word from the Mezephilist, so you can't say it by accident. The wiki gives Rumpelstiltskin and Constantinople as example words. You can say it by accident, but it's hard. Yeah, it's usually a pretty difficult thing to say. But sometimes it's something common. I've had some common ones, though. I think I have had one where it was it was something to do with lycanthropes, and it was, I don't remember exactly what it was off the top of my head, but it was something that could have easily been said, and it was accidentally said. It was kind of funny. That was a long time ago. I don't really remember that particular game. But I know that it can happen, though, where a player just accidentally says it. But it's usually, that's not the case. It's usually, like Lucas said, it's an uncommon word that you will not usually just say by accident. Yeah. Valnar got me once with the sandwiches one. That's why you keep using sandwiches as the example. Because actually, no, it wasn't sandwiches. It was chicken. But I thought the word was sandwiches the entire time because he got me to say chicken sandwiches. And the way it was brought up, like I thought it was sandwiches. It was so funny. And then like getting it, knowing what happened, but for the wrong reason at the very end was kind of comical. So this is cool. So this helps build the trust chain. So Valnar, candle. It's like, so Valnar, Glavin, Delta, and Ark. So we know 4 players that are good, which is awesome. Likely good. It just depends on what happens if I actually die tonight. But considering he wanted to die, I'm going to assume really, 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 really hard that Valnar is probably good. So I'm willing to believe that Valnar is good for right now until proven otherwise. So that's 4 players. I'm going to talk to Connie tomorrow. Connie's going to have some really good information, and that's going to be really good for me to be able to increase my trust chain, because I think they already have a trust chain. So Ark is part of the trust chain. So it's me, Ark, Delta, and then I'm going to see if I can talk with like Valnar and Connie, make sure that they, we have each other's trust. And this also helps too, because like Talon's so scared of me being evil and not knowing, that this helps to try and help clear me as being a good player. Because if I were actually evil, the ability won't work on me. Which is what's kind of a little bit I have to deal with as well if I don't die tomorrow morning. And then if there's only 1 death tomorrow, that's going to be questionable. So either somebody had protection of some sort from the monk, or they decided to double tap me for some reason. Don't know why you would waste a demon kill like that, but a lot of new players, and it's also possible for a new player to be the demon. It's not unheard of. Usually though, they won't make a new player the demon very first game. It's usually at least your second game you have to play, and then that's when you really are likely to beat anything on the script. So I also want to talk to Support Mouse as well. That could be very interesting. Because they're a new player, so they'll probably have a very hard time trying to bluff me. I'm usually pretty good at like doing the psychological reads on people, and that's a lot of what this game is literally psychological profiling and kind of understanding like how this person behaves in various scenarios. What kind of tells do they have? Is there ways I can easily tell if they're lying to me, or if they're normally good, do they behave like this? If they're normally evil, do they behave this other way? So that was kind of one of my issues when I first started playing this game. One of my tells was if I was evil, I was more quiet. If I was good, I was more like Sherlock Holmes. I'm loud, I'm in town, I'm pointing at people, and like, yeah, get them, And so that was Timber was able to really get me called out on that. Godly is also can get me sometimes, but he's also can be wrong a lot of the times as well. But also, Godly's really hard to read. I'm also hard to read. Timber can be hard to read. Connie, if he's the demon, he's really hard to read. If he's a minion, he's easier to read. Some people play these roles very differently. There's another player that we usually play with. He's not in this game. Named Rinfluff. He's probably one of the scariest minions you will ever have. If you get him on your team as a minion, you just assume that you've won. He's that good. He is that freaking good. I mainly shine if I'm the demon. I'm a really, really good demon. I play a pretty good minion. It depends on what the minion is and if I have a good strategy with it and can kind of pick a good thing to really bluff with. I'm really good at playing just about anything, realistically. I always have a gajillion ideas for how to play just about anything. So I do a lot of like just mental theory crafting and running around and Which can also lead to me getting kind of confused on certain things because I got so many theories going on in my head that it's hard to keep them all in order and organized. Lucas says that is exactly what would happen to me, which is why I decided that if I'm a good roll, I'll exercise pausing before answering. Then I'll have an easier time in evil roll. Yeah, you can do things like that to where you can keep yourself like consistent every single time that you go to answer something. And Godly also does something sort of like that, Lucas, where when he talks, so I talked to him about this when I was hanging out with him, and I was like, man, you're such a good like clock tower player. How do you do it? Like, you just weasel so much information out of people just by like, you do this like thing where like you put this, have this like this aura of pressure you put on people silently to get them to spill information. And he's like, I don't know, I just usually just don't have any, I don't know what to exactly say. So it's an accidental win. It's awesome.
Time for Glav and the Star Pass.
Good morning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Time for Glav and the Star Pass, everybody.
During yesterday, you just decided to pile up all the storytellers' bodies and just shove it into a corner. You know, just try to keep it cleanly somewhat. But
I know.
You'll have to add Freyr's body to that pile. Because Freyr died in the night.
Wait, that's it?
Okay. You want to talk?
Hi, Timber, baby. Oh, this.
Do you want to talk?
Why are you looking at me like this now? Oh no!
You're on his team. You want to talk?
Yeah, we could talk. We could talk.
Glad I want to talk to you as well.
I think a lot of people want to talk to me all of a sudden. What do you? Okay, Timber. No. I got you, Timber. Okay, let's do this, Timber. Okay, I have to handle that.
My team, or you're in trouble. Okay.
Can Delta come along too?
Sure.
Come on, Delta. Come on. We'll have a little.
Let's have the whole evil team come in here.
The whole evil team. All right, cool. All right, cool. We're all here.
Two other teammates. To bring them in too.
What?
You're just convinced of that, aren't you?
Oh, I'm kind of just playing it up, really.
Let's go, Timber.
So
that was great.
Let's say,
yes.
Hypothetically speaking, that you misregistered yesterday, or that Valnar was bullshitting.
Yep, it's one of those two. I honestly think it's probably more likely that it is just a misregistration, because meta-wise, that would be kind of funny.
Yeah,
it would make things really difficult.
Make sense given the thing that we are.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. The revolutionary.
Misregisters?
Yeah. So if I misregistered, for example, I would no longer look good. I would have not been looked like a good player last night. I would have looked like I was an evil player. And because I then register as evil, even though I am good, it causes that ability, which requires it to be a good player, to not work.
I appreciate the adding, even though I am good.
Yeah.
Everyone says that, buddy. You don't need to add that part.
Are you sure? I thought I'd just do my part. Make sure it's in there. I mean, like, you know, just making sure you know what I mean. So, you know what I mean.
I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna be keeping a close eye on you.
Yay! All right.
If you're evil, you're not gonna win this game.
No, I'm not evil.
Well, good, because you might win then.
Hey.
Well,
I was really hoping that the revolutionary thing wouldn't have been actually protected me, because I was like, I wanted to know.
That's fair.
I just wanted to know if I'm drunk or not.
The last thing we need is Glavin getting protected by a revolutionary thing.
Well, this also adds a new. Go ahead.
If he, should I say this here? I don't know.
Keep in mind that we also don't know much about Timber either.
That's very much the case, because I have a thing.
Considering it happened yesterday, I don't know if I want to share much about myself to you two.
I'm mainly trying to puzzle out if I'm drunk or not.
Yeah, because like there's a good chance the storytellers would have gotten him drunk.
Yeah, it was a perfect role to drunk me on.
Yeah.
So you're convinced you're drunk?
I don't know if I'm drunk. That's why I want to test.
What are you willing to claim what you are to me?
Are you willing to claim what you are to me?
I mean, you're fucked either way.
What?
This is a difficulty. This is a very tricky puzzle that we're in.
Let's just say the stars would have to align, and all the planets would have to align to say that you're good.
Yeah, I have to
Why do you think that?
all the stars will have to line to convince people I'm good.
What?
You say all the stars will have to align to convince people that I'm good?
Not just
No,
that.
for
All
you
the
to
stars
be
have to
good.
align. I would have to get struck by lightning twice.
Are you so
in the same
certain?
spot.
Are you so
And
absolutely dead sure?
let's just say I have information.
Oh, okay.
Well, you could also be bullshitting us.
Now either I tell you this, and you'll kill me, which I'm sure, or not, I don't know, but I'll let you know that I'm the fortune teller. And I got a yes on you both nights.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wait, what does
So I'm the red
fortune
herring
teller do
then,
again?
as well. Gosh, they were really stacking it against me. Jeez Louise.
Okay.
So
Well, I'll just say there's a
hold on.
66% chance you're evil, dude.
So I am actually.
Tell me what you are.
Sometimes.
So I'm actually the mayor.
This could make sense.
But that's why I don't want to believe. I don't want to trust. I don't want to trust using my ability because I think that I'm probably just drunk. That would be the funniest thing that we could possibly do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not one. I don't. That's why I'm kind of wanting to die before getting to the final three.
I got
just that way.
Can I question you on something quickly?
Yes.
Do you know if would there be a way to know if I showed up as evil last night? Because that would determine which one of us had the wrong card.
Yeah, just
Had the
check.
wrong-
So check Delta tonight, and that way you can tell if they are evil or not. If they're.
I can't check if they're
Oh,
evil. I
right.
check
It's
if they're
just the demon or not. Right.
Oh.
So
Okay.
the fortune teller checks, and they can tell one of two people is the demon, however, one player will show up as the red herring.
Right.
Which will basically they just register falsely.
So
So
now
I'm
you
registering
understand.
falsely.
If you're in the final three, you're fucked, buddy. I'm coming after you.
I'm
okay,
so what?
If you are indeed.
So if you are actually
fortune teller.
Kill me all you want.
No. I have a thing.
No.
So I want to let you
Go
know
ahead.
quickly.
Sure.
I'm the what the fuck is the name of it? The chef, and there is one. I was given the information that there is one pair.
Okay.
Somewhere.
And so also keep in mind we could also be since you're a fortune teller, it'd be also very advantageous for you to roll swap with one of us.
And why would I roll swap with an evil player?
Well, that way, if I'm not evil, the off chance that I'm not evil, I can attract
for your
attention,
sake you're
and
not
hopefully
evil.
the demon will want to target me or Delta and kill us. Keep in mind though, my kills on me might bounce.
Because
But I also need to talk to Connie real quick.
I know. Because I also
All right.
know that,
Connie, meow, Bort, Connie, meow, 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 meow.
I really wanted to
I
shoot you.
also would love to talk.
I would like to talk with people. Whatever
Can
you
I talk?
prefer.
Are you open to having two people?
I'm good.
Who wants to talk to me the most? Who wants to talk to me the
I wanna
most?
talk with you, Glavin.
Hardcore, like want to talk to me? Like which one of
I'd be
you?
interested.
Yeah, I would really want to talk to Connie, but I can talk to either Fruits or you too. Like
What would
which
you
one?
prefer? I'd be really down.
All right, whoever runs into the bakery first.
Actually, Zalvar, I could totally hard claim you if you want.
Okay.
Is Zalvar here?
Valinar's here.
Yes.
Okay. Are we all cool with all three being
totally
here?
Trust you.
I mean, I'm cool with
Okay.
any information. I mean, you all know what I am.
I trust you as well. I know. I think your ability misfired
I'm
because of the
nervous about
revolutionary.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And I was really hoping that that would not be the thing that saved me. And I was hoping you would
Yeah.
actually kill me, because I wanted to see if I was either the drunk or if I'm actually the role that I think I am.
I mean, if you're fine with being, if you're fine hard claiming,
I'm fine hard claiming.
I could.
So
Should I hard?
I'm the mayor. But I'm also think it would be very funny if the storytellers actually made me the drunk, and I just think I'm the mayor.
I mean,
so that's why I was hoping you would. Actually, I was really excited that you did pick last night.
No.
Because I was hoping that I would either die and I would not have to worry about this anymore, or somebody else would die, and then proving that I do have a mayor ability.
It's not a townsfolk. It's a good player.
No, it is a townsfolk. So these are townsfolks.
But my Moonchild hits good players.
Right, but last night I registered as evil though because of the revolutionary. Once per game, one of them registers falsely.
You're saying because you didn't die.
Because I didn't die, and nobody else died, and that's how I know it's not a mayor.
No, one person died. Some person did die.
Right, because the imp killed them.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Unless there was a really lucky monk thing that went off.
Maybe.
I highly doubt it.
Still, though, we need more pings on you.
Wait, Gavin, what makes you say that?
And I think...
Say what?
Really lucky monk thing that went off.
Because the monk protects players from the demon, so that means I actually did get killed by Valnar last night, but it deflected to somebody else due to my mayor ability.
I don't think a monk protected
you.
No,
not me, darling. I mean, so if Valnar uses his ability on Glavin, Glavin, his mayor ability protects Glavin, right? Which means somebody else. Hold on. No. It doesn't matter who it is. It's if you die at night, period. Which is why I was so tickled that you picked me. So if somebody else died, then that means that if there's 2 deaths,
so you don't even
then I would know that it would be somebody else.
I think you and Delta probably need to go public with your roles.
I don't know if that would really help us though.
How does it not help us?
Because then I start getting focused fire.
You got some time.
And that could also mess things up at the final at the end of the game.
Okay.
Because then you could get a really lucky poison off, and that would really ruin things.
You still have a lot of suspicion on you.
That's very true. That's very true.
That's why I think you should.
So question
is, especially now, your ability to... I don't know.
I mean, does that work better? I mean, I guess I shouldn't rely on that ability because I don't know if I'm drunk or not. So I think maybe it would be better.
Executing one of you might be also a decent idea too.
If you want to.
I feel like Undertaker, but
I feel like one of you 2 has to die.
Which one?
Okay, so
I don't know anything about.
So
Delta.
Keep in mind that we are a revolutionary pair, and once per game, one of us registers falsely.
For sure.
So last night was that night.
Yes. But unfortunately, there's a bunch of sus, and if one of you dies, that might help us get more information.
I'm fine with it.
Put the sus away. Question is, which of you 2 would be more willing to die?
Delta. Honestly, Delta would be probably a better candidate due to why I know that they are. But I don't know if I'm actually who I think I am.
Glavin, I really don't think we should focus on you being a drunk. I think right now the likelihood of that is so low we can't reasonably consider it.
That's not what the rest of the town is worried about, though.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And have we heard anything of a recluse? So far, I'm the only.
I've heard of a recluse
soft claim.
A recluse self-claim? Okay.
Yes.
No hard claim though.
No hard claim.
And no hard claim of saint.
But I really haven't talked with any people.
Okay. So.
And what were you talking with Timber and Delta? You were talking with Timber and Delta for the entire day, aside from.
Timber kind of was holding us for a long time there. But it was just confirming the same suspicions, and I was trying to explain reasons why I don't think that I died, and what I think actually happened.
So okay, the reason I think both of you should go public with your roles is that even if you guys do get focused, that's kind of wasting Evil's time a bit and helping prove you good.
Yeah.
Or if you don't get focused, it puts suspicion on you because you might be evil.
I agree.
Okay, yeah. Let's do it.
If you could all please return to your lectern.
That just makes it look worse for Glavin.
Sadly, it could also be revolutionary ping. Once
That
per
you
game.
could poison it. If that's
Sure.
true.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Alrighty.
We're playing another game of is Glavin evil or not?
Pretty much.
We can figure that out as we open nominations.
Yes, all the time.
Should I make a public announcement? Should we make a public announcement?
Where's the music?
Nominations are open in case if that wasn't clear.
Okay. So, gonna make.
Just keep going.
Okay. So, anyways, going to make a public announcement. I think the reason that I didn't die last night is because me and Delta are a revolutionary pair. Once per game, one of you registers as falsely. If I register as evil last night, the Moonchild's ability, which only targets a good player, it has to be a good player. But if I register as evil, that's one time, then I don't die. I was actually kind of excited for Valor to pick me, because that way I could tell if I was the drunk or if I'm actually the role that I think that I am. So that's kind of threw that gear out the window. So I'm fine with dying if you guys want to kill me, but I just trying to give an explanation of like what happened there. I'm also the fortune teller's red herring, I think, from what I've heard.
If you'd like to prove that, I mean, Delta would be perfectly fine with dying.
Yeah, you guys can kill me. I'm fine with that.
There's multiple gambler claims that we can have you confirmed.
Yes. Is there a gambler that can?
I have heard of a gambler. Please do not announce if you are the gambler.
Okay. Yeah.
Just gamble him as his role and nothing else.
All right. So I should come forward with my role then.
If you would like, you can hard claim your role. Keep in mind, if there is a gambler, they can be drunk and be wrong about what they are.
Okay. Well, I will hard claim to town here and now that I am the mayor.
Oh.
However, I'm trying to figure out if I'm actually the mayor or if it's possible that I'm just the drunk. So that's why I'm trying to figure out how many outsiders that we have so we can confirm this.
With all this discussion, I would like to say this is final call for nominations.
Okay, Timber nominates Delta.
Timber nominates Delta the Fox.
Oh, fuck.
It's alright. It's alright.
It's okay.
I don't know how to say things here. or what to say.
If you want to, you can just defer to me if you like, and I can defend your defendant.
Yeah. Should I like say my
It's good practice.
Are the buttons working?
If you want.
I hit the wrong button. Hold on a second.
You can hard claim your. It's safe to hard claim your role.
Now, can you give me your accusation?
I don't like to be the one to nominate new players, but oh my god, there's so much noises. Okay. I feel like we got a bunch of stuff going on with Glavin here, and we have Delta here, who is claiming to be a role that's kind of like a safe kill, and maybe get like an Undertaker like read on them and see what they are, and improve Glavin, and if they're like if they're both good or not. Yeah, I'm doing word vomit today. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
Alrighty, your defense, please, Delta.
I don't really have a defense. I agree that it sucks to die on second night, first game ever. But yeah, if it helps prove my innocence, then sure. And I am hard claiming the chef.
Alrighty, you will need a minimum of 7 votes to put Delta on the block.
Chef is fine to die.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They said they're chef.
Let's just get minimum, please. 7.
I'll do 8. In case anyone tries to pull a fast one here.
That's fine.
My policy is if anyone puts down their thing and make sure a vote doesn't go through, we immediately nominate them and kill them. I hate that. It's my biggest pet peeve.
To put Delta on the block.
Every single time they've done it, they're evil. Like, every single time I've seen that, they're always evil.
Closing nominations in 10 seconds.
Every single time I've seen that.
Wait, what is this chef information?
We can keep the chef information.
5
oh
seconds.
Yeah.
We do not need to say that publicly.
Look, it definitely gets very intense.
Steve nominates fruits. Thank you for letting me know I couldn't quite hear Steve.
Yeah.
Give me your accusation.
I have not heard anything about Frooks. I haven't talked to them, and I don't actually think we kill into this. I've heard multiple gambler claims. I think keeping those two alive when they both might be good is actually kind of better. Also, I think it would be likely that the storytellers trigger the revolutionary there, just because Glavin is always considered evil, so...
That's meta information.
How dare you meta the storytellers?
It's very meta, but also, it's true.
I click your candle if you want because like everyone here is biased against Glavin because of his actions.
Please let us have Frooks have his defense.
Let's talk tomorrow.
Alrighty, short and sweet. You will need
let's talk tomorrow
8 votes to tie or 9 votes to put Frooks on the block.
I actually don't think we kill this. I just wanted more time, so I think somebody nominates the other person who's actually okay to die. Thank you.
For all of our new players, remember that tying means that no one is on the block.
I don't know.
No, I say we get info. I don't think we should kill
definitely
someone.
Execute for Undertaker, but I don't think we execute into that pair because we already have multiple ways to confirm them.
Oh, then I shouldn't die.
Exactly.
Shocking no one. 0 votes is not enough.
I don't know about that one, brother.
Closing nominations in 10 seconds.
What should we do to someone else?
Sure you do.
Yes.
I believe Steve.
5 seconds.
What should we do?
Steve, who do you think?
This is a chef. This is a chef execution now.
Yeah, I don't know why we're.
Queen.
I don't know why. I don't know why the chef is such an integral role now.
Queen, were you okay to die?
I think it's
Did anyone say a nomination in case I can't hear everyone talking?
Like being dead would kind of.
Queen, did you say you were fine?
Alrighty, Delta.
I don't like this.
I hate to break it to you, but it's a little late.
Just on the same day.
I'm sorry. Anyways, Delta is executed and dies, and we all enjoy a nice sleep.
I might default now back.
Too quickly.
Oh, it's for, I think it's a bug that says you the default instead of a ghost.
Sorry.
Alright. So, dealing with the difficulties with that. I think there's an Undertaker. An Undertaker's role, ability, is if a player dies by execution, the Undertaker learns their role that night. So Delta died as the chef. They're a completely safe role to die, and so the Undertaker will learn that they were actually indeed the chef, and then that will confirm that I am actually a good player, because me and Delta are intrinsically locked into being the same role, or the same alignment. So if Delta's good, I have to be of a good alignment as well. And my role is the good one to keep alive because I'm the mayor, and so I give a path for the good team to be able to win at the final 3. Rosillo asks, what is he saying about voting at the last second? So what that means is if the minimum needed to get the vote to go to execution to pass through is a vote of 7, right? Say there's 7 torches that are up, right? 7 people say that they want to have Delta die, right? And so it's going to go clockwise from the defendant. So it's going to go to me, Timber, support mouse, and it's going to go round and round and round. Say Naomi has their torch up, but they're actually evil, and Delta was actually evil, and they want to protect and save their minion, the minion or demon or whoever this was. What Naomi will do is right before the torch comes to them, they'll put their torch down. So that way, nobody else gets the opportunity to put their torch up. And then, because no one can, or maybe Ark does it, right? Basically, doing it fast enough that these two don't catch it, and then it makes the vote fail, and it does not put that person on the block. So that's the tactic that's used by an evil play usually. That's done to try and protect one of your own, or to keep a player from dying that you really want to be able to keep alive for some reason. Like for example, well, never mind. No. But yeah, that's kind of a thing that's done. Rizio said, "Oh, okay." Saying they always turn out to be evil doing that. Yeah, they usually end up are evil when they do that. Some people do it by mistake. I've done it a couple times by mistake on accident. I've also done it several times on mistake, and actually it was on purpose. It was accidentally on purpose. Oops, I just hit it. Oh. It's a tactic I use all the time. Maybe I've scared the town with this. So yes, they changed your avatar. Yeah, so Mag says yes, they changed your avatar if you die. So that's what you saw with Delta there. If you die and you don't have an avatar set up specifically for Blood on the Clocktower to have a death animation, it's just by putting a variable on your avatar, a dynamic variable, and a something that indicates that you are dead. If you don't have that, it'll just put you into one of the default avatars that they have here and for this game. And then you can just use that one. And that one has a death animation, although it's supposed to trigger once you switch into it, but for some reason it doesn't. I think I know why, but I'll have to talk to maybe help Delta or to figure that out. But I know it's just I think it's just a race condition, or they just didn't hook up the wire right. Oops. So much talking, and was confusing what everyone was saying. Yeah, there's a lot of talking that happens during a nomination. It's a confusing, and that's where it gets really intense, and it's just, there's so much going on. What did Connie claim, if anything? I don't remember what Connie claimed. Lucas, that's why everyone's pedestals glows in order. Yes, so it's always from the defendant, so whoever is in the red cone, and then it goes around. Claim the office for yourself, leave nothing standing to oppose you. I'm the mayor, I'll take this whole town with me! It's usually what I do, I mean, kill the town. I mean, save the town. Save the towns from all the troubles of their mortal coils. Yes, that's it. So if I die during the day, I'm a safe execution during the day. However, for a nighttime execution, I am kind of dangerous because I could have a chance of causing somebody else to die instead of me. And that's why I was kind of hoping for the first day with Valnar choosing me as the Moonchild. I was really hoping the Revolutionary Pair would not trigger, and that it would either kill me outright, or it would cause another player to die. So that way, if there's 2 deaths, we would then know pretty confidently that it's probably I'm actually the mayor, and that would let me know another piece of the puzzle of I'm probably am the mayor and I have a working ability. I'm not the drunk, and I still don't know if I'm the drunk or not, and that's the part that's kind of scary, and I really don't want to rely on, because I'm the red herring. I'm a mayor that is in a Revolutionary Pair that got pinged incorrectly, and I could be a drunk. So there's like 5 things that can be against me. It's a big puzzle for me to try and figure out who I am, and I just don't know yet. If I know for a fact something is supposed to kill me at night, and it does not, and somebody else dies instead, then I know for a fact that, okay, I am the mayor. However, that's a maybe. I can't rely on that. And it's still just a really hard thing to try and just prove. It's hard to prove if a player is really drunk or not when they don't have an ability that's like information gathering. Because the mayor doesn't. I don't really gather information other than if a targeted kill goes on to me, how does it behave? Clef says, I still haven't set up a death avatar, but I also haven't actually died yet in a VR game. Not a single time. Wow, that's impressive, Clef, actually. So setting up a death animation is pretty easy. Well, okay, it's easy if you have some sort of you have to have some dev skill. If you have some dev skill, it's not that complicated. But if you don't really work on avatars, you play with one of the pre-mades that they have in here. Or ask if you're in here, you can ask me for help, and I can set up the basics of that system. I'll try and help if I can. Rizio says, well then, it's always good to publicly let everyone know you're mayor, because what can the evil do against you if you don't die at night? It's not that I don't die at night, it's that I might not die at night. So I'm kind of a tricky one to just try and kill to the evil team, and I can be killed by the demon. If there's an assassin, they can definitely kill me. If it's a coordinated thing with the poisoner, and the poisoner poisons me, and this is why I don't like coming out with this, because if there's a poisoner, and and goes to the final 3, the poisoner knows exactly who they poisoned. They poisoned me. So I don't actually, which means me as the mayor, I don't actually have an ability that day because I've been poisoned. And I've actually won games as the evil team that way by having my poisoner poison the mayor, goes to final 3. It's me as the demon, my poisoner minion, and I think it was Troy Borg that game. And he went for the mayor win, and he was poisoned. Didn't believe the rest of the town when they said that he was poisoned, and we won. The evil won. Yeah, if the demon attacks the mayor multiple times, the storyteller will usually let it go through eventually at some point in time. And it could be the first time, it could be the third or fourth time, it's hard telling. But usually, the storytellers, to keep things interesting, will usually at least give you that first one, as being like, as a protection thing. Just because, you have the ability, and the whole idea of the mayor is to try and help you get to the final 3. Because your ability doesn't work until you get to the final 3. Yeah, also the mayor is a very easy demon claim, so people don't often believe that one. And even when there is no poisoner, if a mayor is too trusted, the evil have no choice to win, or no chance to win. So storyteller might just let the demon kill go through as well. So there's a lot that goes into this game. And this is one of those things where that's why you always have a storyteller. You can never have a game of Blood on the Clocktower without you can't automate this. You can't automate the storyteller part. It has to have someone thinking what's going on and analyzing it. It's just far too complex to let a program be able to decide. Hello.
Ravenswood Bluff. I
Hi.
hope you had a lovely night in our accommodations. You know it's a little dusty in there. We'll fix that eventually.
What are you gonna do
tonight,
about all the blood?
we had a body, maybe 2. You find the bodies of Gordla and Sif.
What the fuck?
Oh.
What does that mean?
Assassin kill.
Assassin, okay.
Yes.
All right. I want to talk to Connie. Connie, can we chat?
Are you good?
Yes.
Thanks. Great. Okay. Damn it. Where do we want to go? Where can I meet you?
We can go get bread. Bread?
I would love to get bread.
Yeah. All right. Hi.
Okay. Right.
The scream.
3 or less.
Oh, you already know who I am. I'm the mayor.
Yes. Oh man, that's it. Okay.
I know it's.
Should I hard claim to you?
Only if you want to.
Okay,
I have
I'll do it.
So my trust chain currently.
Okay,
does that help you if I tell you my trust chain?
Sure. You trust Delta.
I trust Delta.
I bet.
I trust Arc.
I don't know Arc.
Arc. I don't know his full name. The blue fellow right over here.
No, yeah, but I haven't talked to them at all. Is what
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah. I think I trust Timber. Due to their excessive aggression towards me, I just don't see, they don't normally do like this when they are evil, so I trust them to be a good player.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you stuff. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna hard claim as the monk to you.
Right on.
Did not protect you the first night. I protected Godly the first night.
Gotcha.
Protected Fruits this past night. It seemed like someone who was.
Oh no! Wait.
Oh. Okay. And then I protected Freaks this past night. Yeah, I don't think I want to say more than that, but I feel bad about not protecting God.
It's okay.
Like not protecting Godly another night. Okay.
You're all good.
Anything else?
Do you have any recommendations on?
I think Valnar is all. I trust Valnar, regardless if Valnar trusts me or not.
I have no clue.
No, because
that's it for me. I think
because they claim to be the Moonchild publicly, and they chose me. And so
Yeah,
I trust
though.
I trust their information. I trust that they're actually.
I have to think you're registering. I have to think that's what it's the one where you're registering is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's it for me.
Okay. Cool.
Glavin, can I speak with you?
Yes, you sure can. Meow.
You
Hi.
are factually the mayor. I know a gambler is in play. I
Ah!
am the grandmother to
Yes!
the gambler.
Ah!
And unless they fucked up and didn't listen to me very heavily hinting that they should gamble you, I'm not going to talk to them probably today.
Oh,
But
thank
unless they
goodness,
fucked up
okay.
And didn't listen to me, I'm going to be very disappointed if they didn't listen to me. So you're very likely.
This is
likely
awesome.
What do you think?
I was either the mayor or the drunk, and this helps
Yes.
fix the puzzle. So
And
now,
that,
if
that
I
also confirms the chef.
Sweet.
Which is
yes.
your revolutionary.
And I think the
that means
Undertaker
you did
also.
get pinged, so you're always getting pinged correctly now, because that means the revolutionary triggered already.
Yes. Yes. Ah, this is awesome. Thank you
I've
so
also-
much.
Yes, I've also heard of another confirmation from an Undertaker. Although I'm not sure if I believe it. There's a spy on the script.
Oh, whoa. Okay, that's good to know.
I don't know. I will have the gambler probably confirm that tonight if I can figure out how to do that nicely.
Gotcha. So currently, do you want me to go through who I trust so far, just so you know my trust change? I trust you.
yeah,
I totally trust you with this. All right. So Delta is our chef. They had a 1 for their information. I trust Ark. It's a blue religion.
Yeah. They claimed Librarian Moonchild, and then
Yep,
Moonchild
and then-
came out.
Yep. I trust Valnar, who was the Moonchild, and I am a very good pick for that, and I'm totally fine with that, with their decision. I trust Valnar and their decision for that.
I wanted them to pick me originally, but then I thought about it in the night, and it's actually better if I'm alive, because depending on how deaths work, I actually confirm how Gambler died.
Yeah.
Now I don't, but I would have.
Right. Heck, were you
It's
the gambler?
also good to waste the assassin.
Yes.
No, I'm not the gambler.
Okay.
I know the gambler. I'm the grandmother to the gambler.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So godly. Ah, heck.
Yes.
Dang.
So you're
That's
saying you
unfortunate.
haven't considered maybe weaning them off of gambling?
No, they're doing a good job. They got right so far. They gambled me first.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to some more people. Thank you so much, Steve. All right. Also, Steve, would you mind going public with that information?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, cool.
Wait, public of what information?
Art, can I speak with you?
Can I talk to you, Glenn?
Sure.
Yes, absolutely.
That's not public, that's private.
Bread.
Bread.
Meow.
Okay. Wait,
I just got confirmed. I got confirmed by the gambler.
Sorry. Oh, sweet. Awesome.
So now I know I'm not the drunk.
Awesome. Oh, nice. Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Wow, that's so good because like we were kind of in a fucked situation.
Yeah, that was really rough.
Yeah. It's the red Dutch Angel Dragon, like best boy.
Fair.
Goober over there. Yeah, fair.
Okay.
My eyes are really bad. I can't read that far away.
You sure look good.
They are probably the fool, but they also said they could have been the empath or the artist.
Gotcha.
And I did tell them what I was and what you were,
Mhm.
but they're on outdated information because now I know that you are confirmed as the.
Awesome. And you got confirmed
the
by
mayor.
Undertaker?
I'm not sure.
Well, what Timbers want to talk to you about?
Oh no, Timber checked fair, like one of the two that died. The two that were killed. He checked.
Do we want Timber in here?
Hi, Goober.
Nice. So you were seen as a chef.
What?
You were
Which
seen
one?
as the
Yeah.
chef by the Undertaker.
And
Oh,
I
that's
was,
great.
and I'm actually the mayor. I'm not drunk.
Or at least that's what you would like us to think.
I got gambled.
my God,
they're
you
gonna
do
come
know
out.
you
They're gonna
got
come out
thrown
public.
into
They're gonna come out
everything.
public today.
The gambler came out in public
Stop
today.
throwing, you
They're going to.
Goober.
They confirmed you.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Which was the
Good.
big puzzle piece I was doing. I just didn't know if I was drunk or not.
Okay, good. So you were my false ping. Okay.
Yes. I
Okay.
told you.
We were just making
It's okay.
sure.
Hey,
I think
I
it was-
can't blame
think
you.
it was
I
the
can't
best
blame
play
you.
to
I think
play.
that was a good play. That was a good play.
Twice. I was like, and of course I picked last night. I picked. Guess what I picked last night? I picked
Okay.
Sipe and Godly, and then they both died. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh. Oh
Like,
my
I just
goodness.
wasted a night. Damn it. Oh my gosh.
Told you, dude. When I look at you, the puppy dog eyes, you gotta trust me.
I know.
Look at you with your
Well,
eyes.
you
You
just got- I
can't
know,
trust
you
this
too-
green. It's
I
so
told
sweet.
you though, when you're the chef, people will be like, Let's kill this guy because his food sucks.
Oh, but they made breakfast muffins and everything.
You told me that my food sucked.
No. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to the other player for real quick. Godly.
That is like
Can we, Godly, can we chat?
Make sure he's talking to people.
Bread. Goodness, I can't get out of the shop light. All right. So, I think you were the gambler. You gambled me, and you got my actual roll. If I'm not mistaken.
Would you like to believe that?
I'm hoping, because I'd rather be that than the drunk.
You're welcome to believe whatever you want to believe, man.
I trust that you are a good player.
Yeah, I got killed at night.
Yeah.
You better trust I'm a good player.
Yes, me! So your grandmother came in here and told me how much of a sweet lad you were. You just had like a little gaming issue.
Weird, huh?
But they're gonna come out public, so let people know, what that information is. That way you don't have to if you don't want to. I guess I don't know. So that way I, because I'm. Yeah.
What are you?
I'm mayor. I came out that public yesterday.
Yeah, you already
You
said
did,
that,
yeah, you did, you bean.
Listen. I mean, yeah. That's all.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I guess that's all the time we are. Wait, no, wait. So is the game no longer stopping at? Is the day no longer stopping at 9?
Alright.
Or sorry, not 9. 3.
I believe it's going to continue as usual, so you should know when it goes off.
It's not going. It's not going like usual. This is interesting. Okay. Anyways, should we be outside? Wait, did it ring? Am I crazy? I don't think it rang. Okay. Anybody else want to chat? I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, chat. Bread. Arr. Meow. Hi.
What are you supposed to be again?
Mayor.
Mayor. Okay.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes. It's gonna help the good team tremendously.
Honestly, I'm really getting close to saying we should have with the spy game, and we should open. Like,
be shy.
I'm not 100% sure yet.
Honestly,
It is a spy game, so if that's the case, then the evil team already knows who everyone is, and we should probably definitely do a round robin to confirm who everyone is.
Why not?
I just don't want to risk potentially giving them.
Before everyone's ready.
I just don't want to potentially risk because there's a lot of like wolves that are still like
hello
would be killed immediately if it was a spy game. Like
being ignored. Well, I have some announcements. I can guarantee that Glavin is the mayor and good, meaning Delta's good. I believe Frooks is probably good. This will be confirmed tonight, most likely. I've heard claims from a lot of people. Currently, the demon candidate is Petty Mayo, as what they claim to me is common demon bluff. And yeah, that's all. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Nice. Hey, yeah. Got it, Bean.
Yeah. God, dude, Timber is a hard sell.
hello.
In general, it doesn't matter. He's like, you're evil immediately.
Hi, let me have your attention for a sec.
He's pretty sharp. He's pretty sharp.
I was the townsfool. Am the townsfool. I'm dead now. Which is interesting because the fool should not die the first time they die. So either I'm the drunk or I got tactically poisoned.
Or assassinated.
Or assassinated, yes, sorry.
Yeah. And I confirm there's an assassin kill last night because I also died.
And so that leads me to believe that it is also a spy game for that kill to be coordinated, or Sif is on the evil team because
That's possible.
They had info about me.
I didn't have info about you. Wait, no, I had info about the other person you roll swapped with, and I didn't realize you were the fool. I thought they were the fool.
I see.
Even dead, I could be the spy. I already got information if I was the spy, just so you know.
Okay. I think you need to go public now.
What's the point?
Yeah, but
I think we should go public.
I think,
I don't know. Alright, should we do a round robin? Alright, how many episodes this is a spy game. We should totally put this information out because it's already out. Like,
I don't think this is a spy game.
The worst mistake we can do is give out all this information.
Yeah, I think it's way too early, like, to come out with information. There's not like lots of alive players.
Longer to confirm things.
This looks really bad from my perspective on you.
Look, I don't know what to do in this situation.
There's a reason why we should talk about this one because
Do what?
I'm trusting you. Do you think we should do one? Just round Raven?
I don't think we should do one.
No, not yet.
Before I open the nominations,
I don't know
I'm
Fruits enough to
hearing
build
calls
it.
for Round Raven.
Let's wait.
I'm fine with waiting.
I think we should wait. We should wait. We should wait just one more day.
I hope Freaks is good.
Assassins already used their kill. We don't have to worry about that
For those of you who
happening
don't know, a
It was
round
not
Raven
it was not an assassin.
is where one of the players facilitates everyone sharing who they are and what their info is. Of course, this is a social deduction game. You are more than welcome to not say anything or to lie out of your butt.
I think we
though
should
it does
wait.
sound like we may have changed our minds. So for future reference,
Yeah.
if we do it later, that is what a round robin or round raven is.
Yeah. I think waiting's the best bet, just to make sure we know it's a spy game before we do that.
Yep.
Since,
I will
like-
now be opening nominations.
Nominate Amatrine on my behalf.
I would agree with that. Timber nominates Amatrine on Valnar's behalf.
Timber nominates
Oh,
Queen
sorry.
Amatrine. Would you like to defer?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a sparkling water and defer to Valnar.
If you could put yourself into shout, please, Valnar. Give me your accusation.
I can't go into wait, can I go over here?
Oh yeah, go over there.
Oh, sorry. Queen Amatrine, earlier on in the game, hard claimed fool to me. And Godly, also hard claimed fool.
I've heard a bunch of. Oh, wait, it's not my time yet.
You are done. Oh, never mind. You're done.
So.
I've heard like 3 different people
Can we
winning
please
either
let them have their
full,
defense, please?
full in their FIFA fees or hard claiming, and at this point I don't know what's going on. I'm fine dying, but I feel like other options might also need to be put for reconsideration.
Alrighty, you will need 5 votes.
My favorite evil
to
team
put Queen
quote, I don't know what's going on.
I think we should do this.
You should do this. Don't use a ghost foot though. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Reminder, ghosts only get 1 vote for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so you only get 1 vote now for the rest of the game. Yeah.
Use your 7 votes is enough
No,
to put Queen
it's
Amatrine
still
on the
fine
block.
because you still talk, you still work with the
for
team,
nominations.
you still win or lose with the team.
And plus, ghost votes are the most important thing in the last day.
Yes.
They can win or lose a game, so you're even more important than ever. Like,
yeah.
Just, yeah. Hold off until you're absolutely convinced that this person is a demon and there's no one else who could possibly be a demon. That's when you use your ghost vote.
Closing nominations in
Or
10
you just do
seconds.
Glavin just to spite him.
Hey now!
I never do such a thing.
Aww.
Oh, the sweet bean. Are they good?
Were you wanting to nominate, or were you just having fun?
Especially with this cute face. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. I have not heard any further nominations, so Queen Amatrine is executed and does not live.
Eyes.
Good night.
Okay.
You were a really good fool there. What? Oh my god, okay.
What? I don't know. I kind of thought and then
Okay, cool. I'm glad that got resolved. So that's really good. That way we still have a mayor in the game, and I give the good team a path to winning in the final 3 if we get down to it. So there's a lot of messages here that happened during the day. I couldn't really get to them because I had to focus on the game. But like I said, at night, I'll definitely get back to them. I read all of these, and I try and get be able to answer questions when you have them. So Rizio asked Rizillo from last night. Do the storytellers roll a dice to let a kill attempt on the mayor to go through? That sounds like storytellers have power over what happens to just let kill go through. So what the storytellers do, they do have power a lot over this game and shaping the way it goes. But a storyteller's job is not to be biased to one team or the other. Their job is to have a satisfying game and trying to get to a final 3. The final 3 is the ultimate goal. That's where it gets the most intense and exciting, is once you have those 3 last players and you know that is the last day. Everything else, all the pieces, you have to have the idea of what's going on, put it all together, and get it. And that is extremely intense, extremely stressful, and oh my gosh, is it the most exciting thing that I look forward to when I play Blood on the Clocktower, is to get to a final 3. If I solve a game in, like, you know, day 2 or day 3, like, that's not a very satisfying game to me. As much as it is trying to get to that final 3, really having to struggle to figure out the puzzle, to figure things out. And I figured out a large number of puzzle pieces with me in this game, just to know, am I the drunk or am I actually the mayor? So now I understand a lot more about the states of the game. I know I am, for a fact, actually am the mayor. I know that I am also the red herring to the fortune teller. And that means I can trust, I'm very open to being trusting of Timber. Their claims seem like they're very accurate. Yeah, the scream, Godly's scream when he dies, it's priceless a little bit. So yes, I am actually the mayor, and that's what I believe I am. And so that's what is confirmed. What the gambler able to do? Oh, so the gambler. The gambler over here, each night, choose a player and guess their character. If you guess wrong, you die. So, if I say, if I'm the gambler, for example, I would say, I gamble that Delta is the chef. And then that night, if I don't die, that means that the information was either true or I'm drunk. One of the two. Now, if I say that Timber is the fortune teller and then I die, there's a high chance that either I was killed by a demon or they're not actually the fortune teller. Or an assassin. So if there's a double kill. So if there's only one kill, it's very likely that I just died because of, so if I was the only one that died, and it's because, you know, that it's likely that I just died from my own, the demon. But if I die and someone else also died, then I know, okay, it was definitely from my ability, most likely. Unless there's like an assassin or something that kind of affect that kill. I would think he just would be able to guess things and have things happen by chance. He's talking about the gambler. There's some chance to it, but there's also lots of, like, things are likely going to work a particular way that you believe it should work. So the dead players can still talk and do things. Yes. So the dead players, you still talk, you still participate in the game, you still gather information, and you still win or lose with your team. You just don't have an ability anymore. So the chef is the starting role information only. And so what that means is they only ever have, their ability only works one time, and that's at the very beginning of the game. That's why it's so safe to kill somebody that's like a chef or a librarian or something like that. Because you're not going to get any more information. Your ability doesn't do anything more at that point. So it's perfectly safe to kill them. And then when you're dead, you also only have one vote now for the rest of the game. So you have to be very cautious of how you use that. However, that vote is extremely important at the end of the game when you are in the final 3. It can greatly throw the weight of the way the game goes. Would it be a tactic to agree everyone to possibly tell if they simply are good or evil? No, because an evil player will never tell you that they're evil. Unless you're me and I'm just being absolutely psychotic with it. I've done that to a few games. I've done that to specifically to Timber and Ventus, who's not currently in this game. that was a hilarious game. So I had a game where Timber and me we had some rivalry going on early on because every game we were never on the same team for like 20 plus games. We were never ever on the same team. And so it's always just a challenge of who's going to kill who first, right? I'm going to kill you, or you're going to kill me, you know. And so before the game, I had won just the previous game, and Timber was he was comically salty about it, like just you know, playing, you know, just like, I can't believe you won with that silly tactic or whatever thing I did. And then so this next game we go to play, we're in the pregame, and he's like, we should all kill Glavin first, just out of spite from the last game. And so I'm like, not if I kill you first. Right? And it was just this hysterical thing that went on, right? And then in that game, and I even said, I'm gonna kill you first. I'm gonna make sure you know about it. So I ended up actually being the demon. I killed Timber first. I was a Shabaloth. I killed Timber first, and then I made sure that he knew that it was me that killed him. Day one, just made sure he knew it was me. And so the entire game, I just played this whole perfect game where I got town just not to believe Timber, and it was just so fantastic. He was just trying to be like, guys, I know who it is. It's just kill Glavin, and like no one believed him because I got to. I don't remember exactly what I was doing that particular game. I have to look back at the replay, but I think Troy Borg has that game on his YouTube channel. It's called A Girl's Gotta Eat, and it was such a phenomenal game. And I was a Shabloth, so I get 2 kills every night. And I even made sure when I told the storytellers, I was like, make sure, I'm going to give you 2 names. Make sure that it's important to me. Timber is the one I'm picking first. Timber first, then the other person. Just so I could say I killed Timber first. Let's see, and then, Lucas, I feel like you'll be the next target for the demon. I could be, however, I deflect kills off of me because I'm mayor. So I'm a really tricky one, and I can, with that ability, it's simply, if you die at night, another player might die instead, and that can be anyone. That does not mean it has to be a townsfolk. I could even kill another minion. I've had situations where that happened. I've actually had a game where I was the demon. I killed a sweetheart, and a sweetheart, when they die, a player becomes drunk for the rest of the game. And guess who it got? Me.
About the game while you're in the game, that's just not. Plus, this is like an off topic.
Meow. Hi.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
I wish we had the same room.
No.
I can confirm Yagababble is not on the script.
It's so
However,
lonely
you
at
do
night.
find the body of Timber.
Well, you can still chat with people.
Someone broke the toaster?
Oh my good lord, that's sad. Anyways,
No,
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's alright. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I was.
Alright.
I wasn't.
I am. Hey, Timber.
I really especially.
Yeah.
You want to chat?
That.
Sure.
And then,
Can I have a chat with you in a moment when you're ready? Could I talk with you? Yes.
Can I talk with you after that?
Yes. Anyways, whoever gets to me first in this room, I guess, since Timber's talking.
No.
All right.
I'll let you talk to Timber.
Remember Timber. Wait, hold on. Gavin, I have something to say.
Yes.
Look at the arrangement. There's only 2 people alive next to each other still. There's only one group that's a pair.
Which one?
Of tables, isn't there only one that's like 2? That's fine.
Oh.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm fucking saying right now?
Yep. I see what you're saying.
Timber, get the fuck over here.
Wait. Damn it.
All right. I guess me and you. No, Steve. Yes, it is. It is. I'll convey the information.
This is so important.
We'll go to.
We can fit 3 in there.
We can. Yeah. Come on.
Man.
Yeah.
Steve, I have some
I know
incredible
you're
news.
good. What's up?
Yes. So there's only, I know that okay. There's one pair of, like, of evil.
There's one pair? Okay.
And there's only one group of 2 tables still alive.
That's good. That's very... but also, I want to say, I have a list of evil names, or likely evil people.
Yes!
So this
what
is
have you got?
So my list is... I'm pretty sure he might have been evil, but I don't know. They're dead now, so it doesn't matter. Thor, Support Mouse, Hetty, and Connie are my list of possible baddies. Fair talked to Support Mouse, so I'm even more suspicious of Fair now. Fair immediately hard claimed empath to me, which is a very
also
easy
claimed
evil
to be
claim.
the fool, which was a
Fair
lie.
was lying. They roll swapped with Godly. I am the godmother, and you are good. I know you're good because my grandchild, the gambler, Naomi, gambled Glavin as the mayor.
Okay, so
Yeah,
is
so I'm
Naomi.
good by proxy.
Okay, okay.
Yes, you're good by proxy. That's why I'm okay sharing this.
Nice.
They've also gambled me as the grandmother, so I'm not the spy if you trust them. We could be on an evil team, technically. Also, I don't know if...
It's
wait, hold
possible,
on.
but I'm not.
If a spy
I don't think so.
register's good for a gamble,
Yeah.
would that work out? Would the gambler not die?
Um.
I would want to know. That's interesting.
So,
It's possible. I just want to make it clear that that's possible.
That'd be a storyteller question, yeah.
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 But it's theoretically possible. If you don't want to trust me, that's okay.
No, I trust you.
I could
trust
be
you.
the spy. It's theoretically possible. I know I'm not, but
I don't see a world where you're evil, right
Yeah,
now.
I trust you.
I definitely think we kill somebody on that list.
I'm
I
willing
agree.
to bet it was
Because
probable
I haven't
result.
talked to Support Mouse. I haven't talked to Fructius either, so I don't really know what I think about Fructius yet.
I have a
think Fruits
claim
is
from
good.
Thorium as artist. I'm gonna see if they used it. If they haven't, I'm like super sus of them. If they have, I'm gonna ask what question.
So
Yeah,
this is the other thing too. Is Fruits claimed to me to be the Undertaker.
Oh,
and
okay.
confirmed to me as good.
Alright, cool.
I asked my grandchild to gamble that. I will ask them if they did.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
That could confirm some stuff.
So,
That's why I did it.
can we go back to town and you can
Okay.
just point to the
Yeah,
people
let's
that
go,
you
let's
think
go.
is evil?
Let's see here. It's gonna be Timber was on the list. They died.
No, Timber's good.
Sport's on the list. Petty is on the list. I don't know where they are. Petty's on the list.
Yeah.
Should make sense. What
And
list?
Connie's on the list.
Hey Timber.
What list?
My
Timber,
list
come
of
with me.
people I think are evil.
All right, Support. Can I talk to you? Yes. I would love to talk with you. Pocket Theory.
Which one?
Over here.
I don't actually think everyone on that list is evil.
Meow. Hi.
Okay.
All right,
So-
Bean, what you got going on?
With you being the mayor, I have a suspicion that since you were cursed, and that happens that kill would technically happen at night, that ended up deflecting off onto Freyr, and that's why he died.
No.
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 Okay. Well, that throws that out there. I don't really have any other useful information.
What role were you?
I'll give you 3. I'm either the empath, the Undertaker, or the Ravenkeeper.
Well, you're not the empath. And you're not the Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you claiming Raven's Keeper?
Yes.
Okay. Have you told anybody else this? And have you roll swapped with anybody?
The only person that I've told is Timber, and Timber is dead.
Okay. Alright. Cool. Alright. Well, I'm the mayor. You know who I am. Alright. Well, I'm going back to talk with the more people.
Okay.
Meow. Okay.
Well,
Can you
if guys are
can
evil
you
team, you're
can you
playing
can you
perfect.
confirm Support Mouse's role to me?
He is he's a Raven Keeper.
Okay. Well, shoot. When did they tell you this? Was it immediately? Was it like very first thing?
Not immediately. I told him I didn't ask him until like
But did
yesterday.
you get it in a 3 for 3 like the first day? I'm trying to ascertain if he's a minion, and he didn't tell you until after he had bluffs.
Because yeah, there are 3
That's an
minions.
easy one to bluff.
Yeah, I know.
I say we definitely kill whoever's in the middle here.
Well, let me say,
The one with
if
Seeker?
you're the demon, you're playing a perfect game right now. If you still are, because I
am good. I got confirmed by the.
I guarantee you we're good.
I fucking hope so, man.
We've been confirmed by like 3 different things.
Okay,
You can talk to Steve if you want to.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
And Frooks is also.
And I got
believe,
confirmed by the
grave-
gambler.
Like the Frooks also confirmed me.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, Frooks got.
Okay.
Well, Frooks is the Undertaker.
Yeah, I just learned that today. So I'm now I
they
can trust
got
Frooks. Yes.
Amatrain was the devil's advocate.
Yes, we got them. Ah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, we had 3 people claiming fool.
Like, of course, one of them gotta be evil at least. Fear's full of shit. I think.
So I think the one, I think it's the white fox right there. Sussy vibes, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I know these people I haven't played with before.
I know. I can't see the names from this far away. I don't have name tags on.
Me neither.
But that's what I'm suspicious of.
Man. It's definitely concerning because I think we're outnumbered alive players. To like. Oh yeah.
Oh, if we got one.
Yeah, you got 2.
Wait.
No.
Do we have 2 dead players? 2 dead evil players? Or just one?
2 dead evil?
I mean,
one?
it's
One or
possible
2.
fair.
Okay.
It's possible fair, like best case scenario fair, and then the.
All right, I'm gonna talk to
Legion
Fruits real quick.
one.
Sure, I think you're sus though.
Okay. Ugh. Oh.
The let me in dance.
Escriban. Bah. They're ignoring me now. Oh, okay.
Suspicious.
So I know we killed one evil player.
Really?
Yes. Queen. So Queen was the devil's advocate.
Yes. Absolutely.
I still trust Connie. I don't believe that Connie's evil. I think I've learned you, Connie.
What do you mean?
I think I figured out your tells, and I don't believe you're evil. I just don't believe you're evil this time. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
No, what do you mean you're sorry?
False payment.
Connie, are you in fact evil? Are you the demon? You scary little bean. You little quiet demon there. You're too cute. You can't be evil. No, look at this face, so cute.
I'm not the leader of this town.
Yeah.
Sure.
Help.
I'll double check.
Connie.
Yeah.
My beast.
Suspicion on Brooks.
I'm so sorry, Mayo.
No.
There's like one thing. I haven't got to talk to our goblin, and he came out like, you know, Dave and like. Did I talk to him? Because he mentioned like we have a one shot.
I haven't talked with Mark at all.
Which is.
You're screwing again.
I already did that.
Yes. I just gotta make sure your screen's clean. Screen cleaner.
Because now it's very.
I've heard they have nails in their screen though.
Yeah.
Nailite.
We have them vibrate. That's how we clean them. Find out that.
Yeah, they were really cagey to me too,
screen is
even
just
though
nanite
I feel like I'm
So technically speaking, if it cracks, we can just regrow
I
them.
feel like I'm pretty well confirmed good.
Delta, you are so cute.
Oh my god.
You're so cute. Look at you.
No, your eyes just are always
Honestly, 100%.
Oh, Delta's adorable.
Delta is freaking adorable. I love it.
But look at you!
Rule you out as
Look at you!
I don't think it's like
It's a pair of
So
cuties.
expressive. Your eyes are so incredibly expressive. I love them.
No, I don't
you
think it
look
does help.
amazing.
Your eyes are beautiful. Can I have them?
Oh my gosh.
They're like
Oh
blueberries.
no.
It's just,
No, don't tell Fruits, don't tell Fruits.
That reminds me of an expert village video.
Your eyes are creepy because they always look at me no matter where I stand.
I know.
They
You
always-
can grin on that one.
They always stare at you?
Village video pickup artist.
do we want to think that
I don't think Rosillo, who was watching the stream, built this avatar for playing Clocktower.
I don't think any avatar maker really makes games these for play. Well, no, except for the villagers in here. That's like the only ones there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody else, if you go ghostly, like you get the weird eyes.
It would be really jarring.
Well, no. This one doesn't get the crazy eyes. Well, I mean, it does get crazy eyes, but different. I'm about to be pet. I'm strangled.
because you have the devil's advocate.
It's got the lighting. It's just like.
I will actually like to do a round raven.
And then like, was it overnight, you know, and like I was like,
I swapped to something more ghostly.
Oh my gosh.
I swapped to something ghostly and terrifying.
Timber. You like playing Clocktower, don't
Would
you?
we like to do a round raven?
I am dead. I'm dead.
I'm totally dead. Oh my God.
I'm a ghost.
Alrighty, can someone please volunteer to do the round raven?
I'll start.
Oh, that was weirdly proud.
Alrighty, Timber, could you please facilitate the round raven?
I talked to like.
So I was so I'm the fortune teller. Gosh darn it, I died. Yeah.
Pings.
My pings was first 2 days was Glavin as a yes, but we have reasonable suspicion to believe that Glavin was just my red herring. And then I picked Scythe and Godly on that one night, and they both died, which sucks.
Did you get a note? Probably.
Yeah, I gotta know, but like, I could have figured that out myself if I just picked someone else. Like, oh yeah, in case. All right, so you can just tell, you can say what you are. You don't have to. You can tell the town what you are, what information you have.
So, I don't have any information because I'm the Raven Keeper. I obviously didn't die at the night, so I wasn't able to select anybody and learn anything about their character.
Alright, I'm Connie. I am your monk. First night I protected, well, night 2 I protected Godly, then Frooks, and then Timber. But I think I must have been poisoned on this past night, because Timber has died.
Gosh darn it.
I am Valnar, the Moonchild. I got myself executed. I mean, y'all know my story. I chose Glavin, and Glavin didn't die, but I honestly, right now, I'm a bit more on the side that Glavin is good. Probably like a little more than 50% chance, but not like super high. Glavin.
It's me. It's Glavin.
Confirmed through proxy.
so I'm first, and I'm probably gonna make myself the target here. I'm your Undertaker. I saw the Valnar as the Moonchild, I saw Delta as the Chef, and I saw Queen Amantrine as the Devil's Advocate.
Which confirms Scott.
Actually, I am the evil fool. I got hit on the wrong day.
What?
It's a
What?
joke. It's a joke. Hi, Torium.
Yeah, I'm the empath. When Steve died, then there were no good people around me.
Oh.
What?
Wait, so everyone, you got two?
You mean no evil people, you mean?
Can you say that again?
What was the number you
When
got?
Steve died, the counter reduced to 0.
Oh.
The next day.
Okay, so, okay, they're,
That was when
you're getting
Amantrine
good.
was alive.
Yeah,
So-
everything was alive then.
Yeah, Amantrine.
Well, that lines up.
Okay. You guys saying I'm evil, right?
No.
No, he's just saying that Queen
So, like,
was.
couldn't detect you anymore.
Oh, so Queen was evil.
No, he was
Queen,
saying
Queen was
You were
evil.
getting pinged on Queen.
Yeah, you were saying Queen was evil, not you, Steve.
The number means how many evil people are next to you.
Yeah.
know how many good, how many
Oh, so that confirms
evil people.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it went to 0
Okay.
and Steve
Yeah,
died,
no, that-
then there
So
you
you
go.
must have been getting pings on Queen.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
Beef is the next one in round Raven, if that's what you
now
asked.
I'm confused. What the hell?
I'm so confused.
I think this is important to know.
Yeah, it is pretty important to know.
Yeah, it is important. That much I know, but I'm confused now myself.
Just say what information you've gotten. These like just
Say the
straight
numbers.
information, The number.
It's good.
The numbers,
and
Mason.
evil.
No, just say your numbers, please. Just the numbers.
So the number went down when Steve died,
That implies
and then
I'm
it was
evil.
0. Yeah. But
That
that
confirms
doesn't-
that you're evil.
Or
No,
poisoned.
Doesn't confirm.
That's weird. Keep this going.
I am the grandmother. I confirm the gambler, who will be claiming in a moment. They are still alive.
That's good.
And if I understand correctly, they have gambled myself, so I'm probably not the spy. They told me their role first, so they're probably not the spy, because I had a storyteller consult. They confirmed that the spy would not see what role the grandmother saw. They gambled Glavin as the mayor, and that is true. They didn't die.
Right.
I died to the demon. Godly, I believe, was assassinated if they really were the fool. Thank you.
I'm actually the empath, not the fool. I had swapped my role with somebody to try and get myself a little bit of protection so we could end up seeing a little bit more. Which tells us that Thorium here is a lying bastard.
Sus.
My first numbers were 0. Godly and Thief were green. Green? Good. Blue? Blue is good. Yes.
Blue is good.
They were. But I
Blue
got
is good.
killed on the first night, so go figure.
Did you hard claim to anyone early on?
Yeah. Who'd you
They were
have?
sent to
No.
me and Godly.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'm Godly. I was your fool. And
There's our pair of evil players.
I did a roll swap with Freyr.
Yeah.
And was pretending to be the
Oh yeah, it's totally you.
Okay.
I'm Ark, and I am the librarian, and yeah, Moonchild was. I'm pretty sure I couldn't remember the name after the first night they told me, and then like 2 seconds later I was like, ah shit, what were the names? And I remember Godly, and then Valnar was like, I'm the Moonchild, and I was like, okay, that's probably right. I think that was
Yikes.
Right.
I think of this.
But then Godly also died, and I was like, alright, well. Babe. Babe.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Cool. I must have been muted. My bad. I don't really have any information because I haven't really talked to anybody. All I knew is that it was hard confirmed there was a gambler somewhere. And that's really all I had. And then, yeah, that's it. I think I'm not gonna put my role out there because it's not very good. So, next.
Naomi, but I will never hard claim any role because that is not how I roll.
Same.
Valid.
But I mean, I have information, but I don't know exactly what's correct, what's not. Although, I'm starting to have my doubts about some of the information at the moment. Given the information that's just come up in the recent what's going on.
Oh shoot. Hi. I'm Delta. I'm the chef. You guys already know that. Yeah.
That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Oh, you can give out your information. Sorry, I.
Good. If you want.
It would be probably helpful.
Do you want anything else? Or?
So this is the thing is that there is, I know that there's one pair of evil players somewhere, and considering that we know, or at least it seems anyway, that Queen may have been evil,
I think we figured it out.
What does it mean to be a pair of evil players?
They're next to each other.
Oh, like there's two next to each other. So like as the chef, I get like a number at the start between 0 and 3. And I got 1, which means that there's at least one pair somewhere.
I would just like to say, Ark has a ginormous room.
It did.
I was saying, they're over here doing a cha-cha slide.
And
I'm like, what the
considering
hell?
also that Thorium's story didn't quite line up with the other information we know,
Can we
I
please
think
hear
that's...
our last round raven?
Of course. Sorry.
So, I am Glavin, I'm your mayor, and I've been confirmed by the gambler.
What do you think? They're not the demon?
I just want to give a tip for like anyone who's new. I would say don't withhold your information from people, from the good team, from like, because if you're withholding the information, you're doing it from the bad team, but you're also doing it from the good team. It's actually detrimental to the good team if you're withholding information like that, and like coming out with it at the end where you kind of need that earlier in the game. So like always having like information to like at least share with someone. Like you don't have to like confirm your role, just be like, I heard that someone said this was true. That's the way I kind of do it. Like I heard that there was a fortune teller paying, even if I was like the fortune teller. I feel like it's always a good practice to like be transparent. You don't have to be completely transparent, of course, but at least like get information out there, get people talking, and get people thinking. Because you know you can't win this game by yourself. That's all.
And with our handy new player tips, nominations are open.
Glavin nominates Thorium.
Glavin nominates Thorium.
Godly, you stop it. That was a great game, you know it.
I know. I voted for him to die.
Alrighty, let us have our accusation.
So the reason I'm voting for them is because they're claiming to be the empath. Freyr is actually the empath. They've already hard claimed 2 players I already trust. So there's a double claim on the empath role. It means Thorium. It has to be at least a minion, if not the demon.
I would probably put my vote up for this one.
Alrighty, your defense.
Well, I'm actually just confused right now, so I don't really have a defense, I guess.
It's okay.
If you're done, you may click your candle to indicate that.
Don't get too many on this.
Candle.
The candle
use
up
ghost
here.
vote. Well, Queen can use your ghost vote. That's perfectly fine. But if you're good, don't use your ghost vote.
You will need at least 4 votes to put Thorium on the block.
Freyr, you might want to save your votes.
Queen's got hers up. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, so keep it at 6. Keep it at 6.
That's confusing. Although maybe that's on purpose.
See, because I put it down.
I was gonna distract and be like, Queen, look
Oh, you fucking...
5 votes is enough to put Thorium on the block.
Okay.
We've had a very long day, so I will say this is final call
That's
for
our 2 evil
nominations.
players then.
Brooks nominates Petty Mayo.
I don't think so. I still think it's Thorium.
Please tell me
I think
why.
it's for sure Thorium, because there has to be...
I'm pretty sure Thorium
doing some
is
stuff shit.
like the minion, because like essentially what I'm thinking is they are double claiming somebody, and if they were the demon, they were less likely to do that because they would get their bluffs. But the Mayo's information there on Raven was very vague, which makes me think they're more likely to be the demon. If we don't go after them today, like we should probably go after them like soon, but they might be like a better choice, but either way, like Thorium Void is like a good one either, so I'm okay whichever way this one goes.
I think we're on the right track. Your defense.
I think so too.
I don't really have much of one other than I haven't hard claimed anything. I've lightly given 3 to like 2 people maybe, and that's pretty much it.
They hard claimed recluse to me.
Yeah, they asked me what my role was, and I certainly threw out recluse.
See, that's something you gotta come out with. That's something you gotta talk about that.
negative things on you.
Alrighty,
I think,
5
you know,
votes.
nobody else has really talked to me. The people that I have talked to have been
We need
very
5
light.
votes to tie 6 to put them on the block.
I would recommend coming out with that a little bit earlier next time. Like,
Yeah, which one?
not the.
How'd you know what to do with that for new players?
Yeah. That's why I'm kind of like giving. Yeah.
Helpful tips.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be helpful. That's all.
Yeah, that's nice.
Usually, it's like some people like will immediately come out.
Two
Like,
votes
they'll
is
go up to
not
like
enough.
the talking stand, and be like, everyone,
I'll be
I'm a
closing
recluse. You can kill
nominations
me.
in 10 seconds.
That's everything, though.
It's so
Closing
eerily
noms in
quiet without the
5.
music.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like this. Oh, I had to turn down I turned off the music. I've talked too softly.
Ark nominates to Naomi. Ark nominates Naomi. Please tell me why.
I feel like they aren't really telling us anything, and I feel like if they're good, they should be telling us something, right? Has anybody gotten anything useful out of Naomi? Because I tried real hard, and I didn't get jack.
I don't know.
Anybody got any?
I do.
At all?
Ark, I do.
Yeah, but
They're good.
Alrighty, let us please let them have their defense.
Well, all I know is there's something I want to confirm before tomorrow morning, so.
Interesting.
I want to confirm the information I heard in the Round Raven. And I can't do that if I'm dead, so.
I agree. I say we leave him alive. I think that's probably our bet, especially considering that like.
fair enough.
Alrighty, you'll need 5 votes to tie, 6 to put not Mayo, Naomi on the block. Mayo was the last one.
I think also it would probably be advantageous if Peppy or Ark were
might be good.
to try to get rid of him.
I think we got this solved.
I don't know about Saul, but I feel like we're.
I feel very comfortable with this. Like,
yeah, well, especially if Naomi's the gambler.
Surprisingly,
Like,
0
that's
votes
kind of
is not
a few
enough.
point.
He's.
Closing nominations in 10 seconds.
I don't know about saying they are the demon.
no, I don't think that's. I'm not saying I don't think it's the demon necessarily.
Yeah,
No.
But I think
it has to be between them.
What do you,
I'm not hearing any further nominations.
I mean,
Thorium
the only
is
other way,
executed
if the game
and
continues.
dies. And I would like to congratulate everyone on going back to your cabin.
Yay.
Go home, go in bed.
Go home, go bed.
Go home, go to bed.
Hey God, did you see that video I sent you?
I haven't clicked it. Hold on, I'll click it.
You get that thing?
All right. I think I got this figured out now. All right, gonna read comments real quick. Well, actually, let me see what's going on real fast. Keep it in here. All right. So, I think yesterday that was a very good kill on doing a Rail Raven and then killing off Thorium. Thorium was double claiming on Freyder's information as the empath. They could not tell us actually proper information, and that's very suspicious to me. And then Freyder came out, immediately said the proper information, had it backed up by 2 sources. Bam. The 2 sources I trust. So, like, I trust their information. I don't trust Thorium's, so that's fine killing them. That's why I don't think they were an evil player, because if you were or the demon, because if you were the demon, you would know 3 roles that are not in play, and you'd pick one of those 3 roles as being your one that you go with. They didn't. That means that they're just the minion. But I don't care because the minion. I want the minions off of here. And then I think the other demon is probably either Patty Mayo or Petty Mayo, or it's Connie, and they are. I'm somehow still not able to read them, which I'm going to be really. Connie's getting good. He's getting very freaking good. Like I said, for me, if I had to pick a player like to just be, to star pass 2, right, and I had to make it just any player I wanted, Connie, just Connie. Connie is such a dang good demon. It's just deceptive, and he's stealthy. You just don't know it's him. It's wild. All right, I'm gonna get back up here. Read some comments here. It's so hard to follow. Sorry. Yeah, this game's hard to follow if it's your first time watching. I do have a YouTube video that explains the game pretty clearly. It's on my YouTube channel, Glavin VR, and it's the video in there called Blood on the Clocktower, or sorry, Ravenswood Bluff, parentheses, Blood on the Clocktower. So if you're not familiar with this game, check out that video, and it explains this game pretty well. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Like the first 5 minutes gets a pretty good TLDR, but if you want to know more about it, you can watch the rest of it, and it explains much more in detail like the things that are going on, and it kind of explains some like the mechanics, like what's this all about, and the whole what the website is here. You click here, like all that sort of stuff, and like it gets it all kind of detailed in there. Oh, things distracting you. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Yeah, there's so much distracting you, and that's part of the strategy here too. Is when you're playing this is like, for example, if Fruxius is a good player and I'm evil, one of the tactics I try and use, or me and my minions try to use, is to just distract Fruxius, because he is such a darn good investigator. And one of the important things is you do not lie outright to Fruxius. You have to just give them truthful information with just a hint of misdirection, and give them a weird big puzzle that's like it sounds plausible and it's hard to figure out, and then he'll sit there and just process and then he won't actually think of what things are that's actually happening right in front of him. Sometimes you gotta get really tricky with Fruxius. He's a very good investigator. Oh my gosh. He's very fun to play with though. Oh my gosh. I do wonder if a game could join just to spectate if it allows all. Oh, I'm watching transfer. Yeah, it does look pretty funny when you do transparent. So this avatar doesn't actually do transparent. I went with a different look for my death animation. I went with the original Haitian zombies. So like I turned into like this black demon zombie thing. It's pretty sick looking. If I die, you'll see it. If not, well, tune in next time, and maybe you'll see it. Or if I make a retone that he'll kill me. Yes. I do wonder if a game could just join to spectate, if that's allowed at all. I'm sure the concern is giving away info to anyone that would like to see the eyes of the storytellers and what's all going on. No, that's actually not a concern. Oh, yeah, Fruxius is very adorable, yes. He's a very sweet being, love him. So, they do allow spectators sometimes, however, it's typically, they don't, though, especially if it's a large game, because it does take up network, just being in the world. There's going to be a change in the future where they're going to allow, they can be able to allow some more stuff. There's a system that they're working on. I don't know how much they wanted me to talk about that, but in the future it will be a thing. But for right now, it's special cases only. You can, if you want to, you can talk to Arito and Delta, not Delta the fox, the one that's sitting next to me, but Delta the green Delta. So talk to one of them if you want to be able to sit in one of these games, and maybe they can make a to where you can do that. Goodness, I'm getting all tongue-tied and I'm trying to hurry up and say a bunch of information because I know these nights are kind of going fast and I don't have a lot of time to speak. Probably just walked though, and also I'm kind of like a little bit stressed about the game, but it's also kind of. Is it possible to be good but think you're evil? Yes, and opposite ways too. So there's the lunatic. You are a outsider. You're a good line player, but you think that you're the demon. And then you have the marionette, where you're an evil player but you think you're a good townsfolk. If I got one more and find any that run the game, I can simply ask them. Oh, no problem. Don't want to distract you from you. No, this is fine. I do talk to me and ask questions. I love the engagement. This is fun. And I like the stress. This is one of those games where the stress is actually kind of really fun for me. That'd be funny if you accidentally lets the opposite team from you because you thought you were good. I have done that before. I have done that. I was a lunatic. I'm saying it again. The lunatic, not the lunatic. Goodness, my English is so bad. I swear I'm English. So, there was a game that I was the lunatic, and I had set up the evil team so well, and I set the good team up so well for being defeated, that by the time I realized I was the lunatic, it was too late. I couldn't do anything. Good team lost. I could not reverse the chaos I had caused. It was a rough game. I'm too good at being evil. I've had several games where I was evil, and then like I've had one where I was actually the demon. I got snake charmed, which made me switch roles and alignments with somebody else. So I became a good townsfolk, and they become the demon. And there was nothing I could do because I had gotten just all by ability. Everyone was convinced I was a demon. I could not convince them to kill the actual demon. It was impossible, and we lost from that one. It's very funny though, but we did lose that one pretty bad. There's lots of games that I've lost because of things like this. I think my worst one though is a game that I played where I was the number 1, number 2, number 3, and I think the number 4 top reasons the good team lost. I think I don't remember exactly what the game was, but something happened and it just threw me completely off my game, and it wasn't even fair at that point. I played so badly. I don't remember exactly what it was though. Oh no! I was a good townsfolk, and I got Sarah Novus, and then I got killed, and then I accidentally got a bone collector, which is a traveler that brings a person's ability back for 1 day, and I was a mutant. That's right, I was a mutant, and I accidentally explained that I was a mutant, and I didn't realize what I had done when I said I thought they were going to revive me, and then like I had the role and I had the power, and then I was non-Serenovus, and then I tried to explain what I was, and it killed it. I accidentally killed the entire good team. It was bad. It was really bad. LOLs. Sorry, I keep saying Rizio, I'm so sorry. Rizillo says those moments that are totally... Oh, going back today.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. The pile of dead bodies is growing even taller, because you can add Naomi to it.
Those moments that they totally know, but it's too late, and now it'd be wrong, and you're just trying to tell them the truth, but no one believes you. Yeah, true. That's exactly what happened. Okay. Frictious?
Yes.
Can I talk to you?
Okay.
Alright, what'd you get last night?
Assassin.
Say...
I mean, I'm just gonna shoot.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna share this publicly. I saw Thorium as the assassin.
Hey! Awesome! Okay, okay. This is good. This is... yes! Yes!
So
yes!
probably
Heck
down
yes!
to-
Ah!
So yeah,
Got
that's our
this.
pair. That's our pair. So that
That's
means
your
that
pair.
we know that the remaining ones are isolated.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Alright. So we know that 2 are dead. So... I think Petty is one of the other ones.
If you think Petty is, then Ark can't be.
I don't think Ark is. I trust Ark.
What is
So
our,
then,
what
who do you think? Then the only other choices for you left are Connie and
So it's one of them then. And keep in mind,
And support mouse on my evil list as possible.
and keep in mind, I do love you, Connie. Oh my gosh, but I think you may have slipped and you said sorry.
Oh no!
You said sorry. You said sorry. Oh no, Bean. You Bean. You poor Bean. Oh.
I don't know. Time I think to execute 2, right?
Oh goodness. They said sorry.
Well, I know they said sorry, but what, like the response to what?
Being evil.
No.
There are 6.
I'm sorry, Connie. I'm sorry, Connie. It's a social read. I feel dirty doing this, but it was. Sorry, Connie. I'm sorry. You had me convinced for such a long time, though, Bean. You had me so convinced.
You want a boy kiss or hug?
I'm good.
I just want to give you a hug.
And for that, I think Connie is probably actually our demon, because Connie makes an incredible demon. You really do. And you're so hard to tell.
And also his protection, the 2 protections that he chose wouldn't have made a difference in the nights that he did, and the night that he did say he chose a protection, it failed.
Exactly.
One night I did tell Connie to protect a specific person, but the first night I told her to protect Godly.
I protected Godly that night.
No, I'm saying that might be why.
Connie did say they protected me
Sure.
that night, and I died.
protected Freaks this past night. Wait, that doesn't make sense, because they would be the one choosing the kill.
Yeah, but if you're the monk, you can pretend like.
Yeah. No, but
just.
why would the demon pretending to be the monk?
Would you like Valnar? Would you like me to play pretend to be the monk next time I'm the demon?
Oh god! But so you're saying you would kill somebody you chose to protect?
No.
At this point.
But that's what we're saying Connie did.
But no, maybe I might, even if it's something that's really scary, and then I'll just claim I'm drunk.
But you like instantly said no to that. that's like
Without knowing the full context. But typically, no. But sometimes, if that's a person they're gonna find out crucial information, and I need them not to find that information out, yeah, I'll break the rule.
No, sure, but you could you could if you were coming up with a monk info after the fact, would you choose the person that you killed?
If I needed to, if it is absolutely crucial to be able to save my team and keep things going, yeah, absolutely.
Maybe. I'm just not sure. I mean,
to be fair, I did tell them I was a fortune teller, and then I died the next day.
Yep, I got it because the storytellers are talking to each other now.
Yeah. Right. But I'm just. I'm not.
Now you're meditating it. Don't.
They could just be saying stuff about like what. They could be saying other stuff,
Because we know there was only one pair, and it was most likely
Yes.
Drunk or poisoned.
Oh, chat? Yeah. Jeva.
I know what you are.
Yes, you do.
I'm the one that confirmed you.
Yes.
But how do you know that I confirmed you?
Your grandmother told me. You're such a nice young lad, and you just, she bakes you cookies and everything.
Is I don't trust Scythe.
You should, because they're definitely your grandmother. They're good.
Yeah,
They're good.
But the problem is that I was told to confirm them by themselves.
Town bell. Wait, was that the?
Yeah, that was the 2-minute warning.
I don't think it was.
Another chime yet.
But no, they're good. Meow.
Yeah, well, that can't be confirmed anymore. Because
It doesn't matter because they're dead. Regardless. That was the final bell already, right? Is there still time?
This is group discussion.
It's group discussion time. Yeah. What? That was the final bell.
I never heard a second chime.
They're shortening the days. Looks like it happens.
It's time attack!
I guess not. Just it can't be confirmed because of obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Because the same night.
But I think the way that those kills happened.
There was a second attempt to
I think with the way. So I think with the way that that kill happened, I'm very inclined to believe that Steve is actually good. I don't see it as being.
Connie claims protected fruits, which
If we could all please return to our pedestals.
No, fruits is fine.
Because nominations are open.
Oh goodness. This pedestal.
Would it be really funny if we just killed Glavin?
Glavin
First nominates Mayo?
Yes.
First nominates Mayo. Please give me your accusation.
So it's very much the same thing as yesterday. Like I saw like Thorium as the assassin. We have one instead. There might be still a minion alive. I don't know if they're a minion or a demon, but out of all people, like they're very vague about their role. They're not like really sharing much, which pretty much puts a suspicion like on them. There's a few other people who could also be potentially the demon or the other minion, but this is the strongest thing I feel like we have to go on right now.
Alrighty, your defense, please.
Yeah, I still don't really have one because I don't have that much information on anything. So I don't really have anything.
You can click your candle if you're done.
I feel like Connie would be the better.
Alrighty, you will need. Yes, 3 votes to put Mayo on the block.
I mean, I told them I was a fortune teller, and then I got killed the next night. After they said they were gonna
protect you that night.
I know. I'm trying to go through this in my head right now.
It's okay, we still have another day tomorrow, so it doesn't really matter.
We do.
Is enough to put Mayo on the block.
We have 5 people. We still have 1.
But what if it was like, what if we could just
Second call for noms.
nominate and kill Glavin just for shits and giggles? I think that'd be fun.
Oh my god! Have I
do that?
Have I hurt you all that much? This is such distress.
I have a bloodthirst.
Just a bloodthirst.
I feel the need to kill.
Oh my gosh.
Look at me, I'm a demon.
Final call for
Oh
noms.
my gosh.
Confirmed.
Should I
So
do
we're
it?
gonna be like,
You see me, these eyes? These eyes are the eyes of a murderer.
Closing noms in 10 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Do it now.
5 seconds.
Should I nominate Glavin or wait a day?
we could, I mean, we can nominate, like,
I feel like Glavin's been confirmed on too many levels, though. Okay,
Right at the last second, Connie nominates Glavin.
I was joking.
Glavin is almost certainly the mayor. This is just a race.
I was joking.
Please give me your accusation.
I'm suspicious of Glavin in that Dollar nominated or chose Glavin the first day with the Moonchild ability, and they did not die. And they're in a revolutionary pair with Delta. That could mean that they're evil. Done.
Please give me your defense.
So the reason that didn't happen was because we're a revolutionary pair. That night, we switched our I registered falsely, and so because I registered falsely, no longer register as good for that one night, and so it did not affect me. And I now was confirmed by ability to be the mayor, so I absolutely cannot be an evil player.
They were gambled. They were gambled.
You will need 3 votes to tie, 4 votes to put Glavin on the block.
Positive they're my red herring.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that does help.
We're certain that Glavin cannot be.
Now, if it's 3 people left and Glavin's one of them,
We totally could.
Well, then we can use the mayor ability.
I hope
if he was evil,
I
then I would
heavens,
be
you're
too.
good, man.
And it's lined up too
Don't you
well
see the
for that to
halo
be
over my
case.
head?
0 votes is definitely not enough.
Oh my god.
Closing noms in 10.
Yeah, like if that were the case, I think we would have lost by now.
You guys would have then by sure. Okay, I think we got it.
I'm not hearing any further nominations.
No, I
Mayo
think
is executed and most certainly does not live. And I'd like to congratulate everyone because we're all going to bed.
Dude, come on, man.
Oh, it was Connie.
That's how it's gonna happen.
I'm getting food.
Fruit?
Can't believe we're repeating bits.
I know.
I'm tired.
Shot. We've got killed like a horse with a broken leg yesterday, alright? We don't need to do it again.
All right. So it was Connie. I'm letting them town just go ahead and go and kill Pede. Just because they feel most comfortable with that one, especially Fructius. But it is Connie though. So that's the read with Connie is I love the Bean. They're so sweet, but they're also so Canadian that they say sorry for being evil when they shouldn't. Oh, this poor Bean. But that's how they slipped. I caught it the day before, and realized, okay, I think this is what's going on. But then I just wanted to kind of let that day go by and see if I can get them to slip again, feel like they're safe, and then get them to slip, and then they did. So they are the demon. So yeah, I think it's good teams got this. There's 5 of us still alive. 1 of us is going to die. It'll be 4 players left tomorrow, and then we just kill Connie, and then we got this. Unless somehow it's a port mouse, which I just don't think it is. Because I think this is Sport Mouse's first game, and I don't trust them to be good enough of a player to be able to fool me like that. Rizilla says, poor Clavin. Was that what you explained before? Just for silly fun, you told people you were evil or the demon, and that worked? Poor Connie is very adorable still. They are still adorable, oh my gosh. Yeah, so just for silly fun, there's a couple of games I've played where I came out to one player that I was actually the demon. I've actually come out to Fruits once, accidentally, as the demon. I didn't realize, because I thought he was one of my minions, due to a weird setup on that game. And so I did admit that I was the demon, but I said it in such a way that there was obvious plausible deniability, and he just never put 2 and 2 together. That was a scary one. Oh my gosh, I was sweating. Woo! So what was happening, we had a poisoner, and they poisoned Fruits, who was a role called the orthodontist. It was April Fool's role. It's goofy. And basically, if you can convince the storyteller that the icon of whatever role it is has a mouth, you can become that role. So he managed to convince the storytellers that the spy's icon had a mouth. So he's like, look here how, it's a mask. It has the, it has the eye holes. This is what you call the eyes, right? And it has like the nose thing. That's what you call the nose. It has this hole here for the mouth. And that's what you call it. That's the mouth. And they gave it to him. they gave it to him. But our poisoner was God tier, and she poisoned Fructius, and he just got the most scrambled version of the. So the spy, every night they're able to look at the grimoire, which is basically the thing that tells you what all the people's roles are and everything. It gives you all the information of the game state, and he got a scrambled grim, and was so baffled at it because it was saying that somebody he trusted was actually the demon, and like all this weird information. And then like I was actually the demon, but and it was saying like I'm just like an outsider or something like that, right? And like and then there was something about the game where I had 3 minions. However, when the storytellers brought me up, I registered having 5 minions because the spy registered as a minion, and a recluse was also registering as a minion to me. So I had to figure out who the 2 false ones were. So I had to figure out who the recluse was, which I think we figured out pretty quick. And then I just failed to realize that the spy, or the orthodontist spy, was what was going on. And so I accidentally thought it was Fructius was one of my minions.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Jesus.
I believe we all have heard of the game Ark Survival Evolved. Well, you can now call it Ark Dead.
Oh no.
Wow.
What'd you get?
Who died?
What did he get?
Art.
Would you go for me or victory then?
Oh my god.
I'm pretty.
That was lame and scary.
Connie, you little bashful bean.
Nobody died.
No, Ark died. Connie, you cute. You're so cute when you kill. I love it. You blushy bean.
Case scenario. I think
All surround the Connie. Gonna get him. Gonna tickle this bean. We're gonna hold this demon down. We're gonna tickle them. Connie, I can love you, Bean. You're so adorable.
Yes. They are.
We're gonna take them to middle of town square, and we're gonna give them a solid tickling. Just
Here's some protection.
They got some. Oh my gosh, your face is on it.
It still moves when I talk.
It does. I love it. It's so goofy. You're so tired. Oh no.
I am the Dullahan.
I'm taking their tail.
Wait, what? You just pulled their tail off?
Got your tail.
You monster! Oh no!
I'm putting it back on.
Oh gosh.
And I think it didn't come into effect.
Hello, Beans. Meow. Hi.
I think you're onto something.
Yes. No. I've been confirmed like 3 ways from Sunday.
We have to go to the if we know who the demon.
But Sunday's tomorrow.
Good golly, you're right.
I trust you and I trust Neo.
But it is Connie though. So I got Connie the slip, and he's apologized for being a demon. So it is Connie.
I don't drink that mean.
New haircut. All 3 minions.
No, it's definitely Connie.
And also it means we can go for the
Yeah.
possible mayor with Glavin, who has claimed mayor since day 1.
I've claimed, and I've also publicly claimed they do, and I love it. They're so cute. They're so sweet.
To them and be like, Connie, why did you murder my grandparents? And they'd be like, sorry.
Oh no.
Do you think you were going to get what is support you didn't want to get executed that day?
Do what? No, I don't believe it's support mouse. They're a new player. This is their first game, and I don't believe they'll be good enough to be able to fool me.
And
either way, like, if you believe Brooks, which you do, because you've like seen his role, you know that I have to be the vicar. Or the,
Yes.
Yes.
So the thing is, it can misregister, and also I could have been poisoned.
Yeah, but also, we have the Undertaker also confirmed you as the chef.
Yeah, the Undertaker also confirmed me.
Because who's Freak's been confirmed by?
It's just a quick thing because I'm not sure.
Who's Freak's been confirmed by?
Where does Timber fit into all that?
I don't remember. How does Freak's confirmed?
Yeah, that Timber is the fortune teller.
Because he's able to, he's the Undertaker, so he's able to tell people what their roles are when they die.
Right. Oh, right. Yeah, since Freaks knows rules that he
Yes.
does on rules no spire, it's like, you know, he knows people's rules when they die. That's how we know.
Well, what I'm thinking is, like,
I mean,
seeing Timber and
Either case, I mean, if I don't necessarily disagree, I still think we should.
Meow. Okay. So
Yeah, let's go for that.
we've got Connie.
You got them. Are you absolutely certain?
Yeah.
Okay, so Connie.
I swear to God, if we kill Connie, there's a big red pit in the middle of this town.
What do you mean, Timber?
The one that plays naturally.
Oh goodness.
I think Connie too.
What do you think, Neo?
Like I don't. I'm not like,
Cause
suspicious of Connie, but also it's
I'm 100%.
It's our best choice. Like
Yeah.
I'm the least sus. I'm the most sus of him compared to anyone else. Like
I trust Fructius 100% by ability.
yeah. Because Fruits has identified our abilities first day. Glavin
My heart
turned
rate.
his ability first
I mean,
day,
like,
and I
I'm
know that he's
stable.
good because he's on the same thing
I'm
as
cool.
me.
Alrighty. We could all return to our lecterns.
I think we're calm now. I think Frix is calm too.
Nominations
Fruits is good. His heart rate's low.
Yeah, yeah. This is how you tell. Yeah.
Because when you can tell Fruits is evil, his heart rate's like 140.
Oh my gosh, or playing
He's
some sort of a
doing
crazy
cardio.
play.
I will note this is Final Four.
Fruits learned how
and
to
I've
control his heart
not
just for
heard
this.
a nomination yet.
Wait.
Glavin nominates Connie.
Glavin nominates Connie.
I don't. I mean,
Let's not go for this
Ming,
because I think.
dude, they're not going to let the mayor live.
Yeah, they're not
Please
gonna
give
let me
your
live.
accusation.
They're not going to let the mayor live. anyways.
So, from what we have so far, Connie is our remaining evil player. They are the demon. They are an excellent demon. They are a stealth demon. Keep this in mind. And I got them to slip up twice by saying sorry and apologizing for being the demon.
Your defense?
We have to do this now.
This is the final.
This is Final Four. Executing the wrong person means
Can we please let Connie have her defense?
Sorry. Okay. I think there may be a better kill than this. I think Freaks' pings on getting 3 minions seems a bit unlikely. Done.
Alrighty, you will need at least 2 votes to put Connie on the block.
Fuck it, we ride. I swear to God, if there's a red pit in the middle of this town.
Well, it's not gonna be my fault. I mean, who's digging holes there? I told. What have I told you about? Timber, what have I told you about digging holes?
Next vote is Polenti to put Connie on the block. And
It's so convenient we have this giant clock thing in the middle of town. Whoever installed this newfangled contraption.
Actually, I think you should have waited to nominate, but okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. I think I want to nominate Glavin.
So the gray ones are not used, I believe.
It counts and shows you how many
Oh,
votes are
Christ.
Would that even work?
I mean, we can tie it if you guys really want to wait till tomorrow.
it is possible to be beaten, so I will
could
call
tie,
for final call for nominations.
Connie nominates Glavin.
Connie nominates Glavin.
It's be really hard to tie.
I still think that Glavin is the most sus based on the fact that of the revolutionary pair. Done.
Your defense.
Just doesn't.
Again, it just doesn't line up with the information of what we actually know.
You will need 6 votes to tie, or 7 to Uno Reverso on the Glavin.
I don't think we should go for this because I don't think we should go for this either. Yeah, we should have waited, but
They weren't gonna let the mayor live.
Waiting is
Yeah, it's not gonna let the mayor
is
live.
obviously gonna get targeted next.
No, put it down, please. Put it
Yeah.
down. Evil voted. Evil voted. Naomi. Evil voted. Naomi.
Four votes is not enough.
It's actually evil.
If Glavin's evil, I've
6
already
votes
warned
can
him.
still be beaten, so
Don't
this
worry,
is
Connor.
final
I've
call for
already
nominations.
warned him. I've already warned him the repercussions of being evil in this game.
What do you mean, Timber?
You're gonna get it.
Closing nominations in 10 seconds.
I won't get you.
Hell no. They know where I live, where I'm gonna
5
be.
seconds. I'm driving out in the middle of
I do think I do
nowhere.
Think,
We have not heard any further nominations.
waiting was probably
Connie is
good.
executed and dies.
Oh boy.
And we are all most definitely going not to sleep because the team has won.
I swear to God.
Thank you so much, Timber, for trusting me with that.
But the real question is, whose team has won?
I swear to God, there better be a tree right here, Glavin.
I don't know what you mean,
There
Timber.
better be a tree right in the middle of this
I'm just
town.
innocent, me. I don't know what you're talking about.
The good team.
I can see the blood pressure in your eyes just going up.
I would like to very quickly go through the reveal, if we would all allow that. First of all, Godly was your fool, and I would like you to guess what took your ability. You should shout, I think. So no guess.
There is no shout. Oh, I need water after this. That was.
Well, you would be right, and I will reveal that in a minute. We have Frooks, our Undertaker, who at no point in the game got incorrect information. Amazing. Frooks learned our nope. Where is it? I didn't write it down for that day. You learned our Moonchild Valnar. You learned our Chef Delta Fox. You learned our DA Queen Amatrain. You learned Naomi, our Gambler. You learned our Assassin.
Oh my god, he learned everything.
You learned Thorium, our Assassin.
Oh shit.
And then you learned our Poisoner, Eddie Mayo. I will say a very funny note with our Poisoner. They poisoned every single target who the imp killed while they were alive.
What?
Wow. Wow. That's
who we have left. Connie, our demon. Glavin was indeed our mayor.
Sorry, it's part of the game, silly.
Support Mouse thought they were the recluse, but were in fact the drunk. And we have Sif, our grandmother who saw our gambler, Freyr, our empath, and Gordley. Your ability got taken off because our Moonchild correctly put their curse onto the mayor, and it bounced onto you.
Pog! Oh my gosh!
And I do believe that is everyone. Thank you everyone for playing.
Mayor bouncing back.
And
the wrong person.
That was sick.
The revolutionary power never misfired because any time it would have just been incredibly detrimental.
Yeah. It did so good. It did so good. What'd you think of that, Bean?
I couldn't tell that was good.
Yes.
You were killed by the demon.
Necessary.
The assassin.
Fuck that through that if I didn't.
Oh goodness. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching and coming with me on this fantastic, wonderful journey that was Blood on the Clocktower. This was Anyone Can Play by Ben Burns. So this is just kind of like a modified version of Trouble Brewing. A lot of fun, super fun playing this. A lot of new players playing this game, and that made it really, really interesting. A lot of new players to kind of learn, try and figure things out, and be able to share like some new tips to these players so that way hopefully we make better players and we can make more exciting, crazy, awesome games. They did so good today. Connie really stepping up his game, doing really good. Gosh, he really had me fooled there for a long time. And Ferruccius too. He had us both fooled. He's so good at this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you'd like more content like this, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, follow, share the video, get the word out, help this channel grow. I keep doing awesome stuff like this, and hopefully make lots of really cool things for people to be able to enjoy. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Yes, thank you, Sri. Have yourselves a good night.